3, T-Man.
Well, Sarah, I'm sorry. Did you hear what happened to your fantasy football team last night?
You know, did you notice that I've been sitting here listening to you and Pacey just talk about it?
This is why you don't own a fantasy football team, Terry. These kind of things happen to you. I was dead. I was buried in the game between you and I and Pasty and Stephen owned part of the team, I guess.
Yes, financially.
I was out of it, Terry, but Peyton Manning leads me back on Monday night to tie!
But what a game.
To tie, Stephen! I love a tie! It's like kissing your sister, and I love kissing my sister!
A tie.
That's right. I guess we'll have to get a league ruling.
Yes.
But I know.
We should flip a coin.
To you.
Flip a coin. You want?
It's a tie, right?
Ties are very valuable in this league.
We might as well just play rock, paper, scissors then, Steven.
You can't win. Well,
just wait for Mr. Commissioner to...
Just looks like the juggernaut that is the T-Man fantasy football team continues to roll.
Oh, wow.
Even when you think you have them beat. Yeah,
well, this is shrouded in controversy, though, right?
Yes.
Isn't everything we do?
Yes, it is.
All right.
So we'll just,
Most importantly, I got to get my hands on one of those Halo 2s today.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, they were lined up around the world, Terry. You already have one?
I was there last night.
You were? You were there at midnight?
At Best Buy.
He did the
you did the
appearance.
Oh, I see. Well, he got paid to be there. Man, it's even better.
Well, and plus a little Halo game, huh?
You got a Halo game? You didn't take care of your...
Maybe not.
He's not letting you know. He's not going to share.
Nice to look out for your peeps.
They gave me 2 copies, and I give them both away.
Mm-hmm.
You did?
You didn't keep one for yourself?
I did not.
Why not?
Whoa.
Well, they were pretty hot commodities, and I think they would have known had I have not given 2 away. Because they're like standing there when I'm making the announcements, So.
They didn't give you one for you to keep for yourself?
As of yet.
For your trouble?
Wait till 10:30 today, and we'll see what happens.
They will.
I didn't even know we'd have any. I thought I'd have to go out and buy one.
It could be a special package arriving today at 10:30.
I'm more than happy to go out and buy a Halo 2, Terry, worth every penny.
Yeah.
From what I hear.
Mm-hmm. Big to-do about it.
There was about 600 people lined up outside last night. It was unbelievable.
Well, that's nothing compared to major cities elsewhere in the country. In New York, they had lines wrapped around Times Square, for goodness sake. They have 1 million copies already sold. Pre-advance sale.
And the people that designed the game were actually there last night. They stopped by and they were signing autographs like they were rock stars.
Oh, that's right. The designers
awesome.
The designers are right in Redmond.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
are.
are.
Crazy.
That's what makes it cool to be out here as opposed to the bigger lines that are in New York. We got the designers.
We got the actual people.
Sitting there online going, man, I hope I get a copy. Man,
I know.
it's getting late.
Can you spare me one?
So I'm sure people got their copies at midnight and have been up all night, like around this year, playing Halo. Thanks, Terry. Playing Halo 2 up to this very moment.
Mm-hmm.
If you are out there and you've been playing all night, and you're listening right now, give us a call. Let us know how it's going.
If you got one of the alleged ones that Scott gave away.
I need to know if it's overrated. I'm hearing it's not.
No.
I'm hearing it's been worth the wait, and considering the wait has been like 3 years, that's a lot said right there, that it's worth the wait.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have to... you didn't even get to play it last night at Best Buy?
Legally, you can't play it before 12:01.
All right, fine. What time
Really? Are you serious?
Look how tired he looks.
I know.
What time were you there?
Oh, my God.
What time were you there till?
Like 9:30 till about 12:10.
And so at
Oh, my
12:01 you
gosh.
start playing.
Well, I don't have an Xbox in my car.
Well, you play in Best Buy. Don't you know how to get these things done?
Well,
you wanted to go home and sleep,
I
I think.
have a little job I kind of had to think of for
All right.
a second there.
So, we're very excited to see you.
Me and the game, yeah. Sure. I'm sure there's 600 people there to see me.
299 people online to see Hot Shot, one person to get Halo 2.
Right.
Hoping for a free Cube shirt.
What was it? It was 300 people waiting in the...
About 600.
600 people.
And that's just that
Pacey came down to visit.
specific Best Buy.
All right.
So we take the day off and go get Halo and play all day, or what?
Go ahead, Terry.
Good luck finding one.
Okay.
Oh, will you tell me if I go to a store I'm not going to find one today?
No, you might be able to.
Might.
The cops came twice last night because we were too loud.
This guy's
Oh, come on.
too loud at Best Buy?
Yeah, all the video game guys.
I'm going to have to shut you down.
Like people come out with free shirts.
This guy online, this line here says he's had it over a month, Halo 2. How could he have had it
Come
over a
on.
month?
Yeah, someone he knows burned it for him illegally.
Yeah.
How have you had it a month?
Oh, one of those
French demo copies that they were
Right.
letting out. No, the game's totally worth it. I'm going to pick my legit version up today
Wow.
as soon as I get off work.
He's been feeling that guilty for the past month, Terry, that he's going to pick up a legit version that's actually having the players speak in English.
Right. That's pretty cool.
Yes, not as tough when the people are speaking French.
Right.
And they put their guns down.
They got the English subtitles underneath it, so you can understand some of it.
So people have been playing pirated versions for a little while, huh?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you want-
everybody plays it on online, not on Xbox Live, but on.
All right, but now you want an official copy.
Yeah,
I
I'm
see.
going to pick it up today.
There you go. Good luck
Wow.
finding it, according to Hotshot, who spent the night at Best Buy.
I did, with the crazies. King 5 News was there.
Mhm. I saw on the news this morning people lined up going ape. Yeah, so just as soon as they open the doors. Yeah!
They like rang a huge bell.
Yes.
Come and get it.
I saw like moms with their sons at midnight
That's craziness.
who waited online. Man, that's a nice mom.
Yeah, that is a nice mom.
Rita's not doing that. I'll tell you right now.
I'm not doing it.
Rita's not sitting there at 11:50 waiting for them to open the doors in 10 minutes.
Nope.
It's unbelievable. Some moms out there.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Who cares about school, honey? Let's get Halo.
Yeah, you've been waiting a long time. You deserve this. You got straight D's. That's terrific.
TMan. You never know what you have till it's gone, and I wanted to know what I had, so I got rid of everything.
The T-Man. 1-866-663-T-Man.
You're on the air. Hello.
What's up?
How are you, dude?
I'm doing all right. How you been?
Where are you at right now?
I'm in Kirkland.
And what are you? You're outside of a store waiting for the store to open so you can get Halo? It's a big Halo 2 Tuesday, Terry.
Is it?
Yes, don't you know? Everyone needs their copy, or else they wither and die.
Sounds like it. I
pretty
did
much-
not realize it was such a big.
Well,
thing.
I didn't realize Halo was such a big deal until over the summer I went to D.C. And my brother-in-law's Terry.
Yes.
Yes. One's 18, one's 21. And all they did was play Halo for 5 straight days, and I sat there playing with them, and they're like, everyone plays Halo, man.
Really?
Yeah. If you're not
Wow.
playing Halo,
then you're not it.
you're crazy.
I guess so.
So that's when I realized how big Halo was, because I've had, I think I have 3 copies at home. I did just stole them for the prize closet 3 different times, didn't realize I had it.
You're like, oh, there.
Yeah, right, and I never even knew to put it in.
Right.
I figured it was just like every other game. Like I play 007 and stuff like that, and I'll get dizzy.
Right.
But I'm told that on Halo, it's so fluid, and it's got such graphics, and it's so much different than playing Spider-Man 2 or anything like that. Don't even try to compare it, T-Man. It's not even close. Halo 2 is in a league of its own.
Wow.
So I got to get a copy today.
I guess so.
I'll be playing it this afternoon, somehow, some way.
Are you going to wait in line?
And this guy is, the lines are, the whole extravaganza, the whole scene that was the line last night is now done. This guy is standing alone, I'm sure.
I'm sure
I was
it is.
outside of some department store. Are you alone, sir?
Nah, I got my girlfriend and my sister with me.
Yes, but aside from your people, are you alone?
Well, there's one other car out here, but that's it.
So you missed the whole, what would you call it? The big frenzy of last night.
Unveiling. Yeah.
The hoo-ha.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to stand
Last
in
night,
line.
that was the place you had to be. If you're a Halo junkie, that's the place you needed to be at with the 1,000 people that were standing outside of Best Buy last night.
Yeah.
Where were you last night?
Sitting at home playing Halo 1.
Oh, loser.
Yeah, I'm a loser, T-Man. I was homeschooling my girlfriend. All right, well, you'll get your suit, I'm sure. All right, dude. All right.
I was downstairs during the break. There were 6 people in front of Jen's office waiting in line.
I don't even know if Jen's going to have it.
Steven asked for a talent fee, too, by the way, to go entertain him.
Jen Dalton is our promotion director here at the station. She usually has all the Xbox games, but I don't think
Yes.
they're giving her this one because you don't need to give someone like Jen Dalton copies to give away for free because they don't need to promotionalize this game like that. Everyone's buying it anyway.
Right.
Like Spider-Man 2, you need to give away some free copies so that people can actually play it, and then maybe other people will buy it. Halo 2, you don't need to do that. Everyone's buying it. So Jen frickin' Dalton this morning is worthless.
Wow.
Great.
Oh, but we still love her now. Oh, anyway.
Waking up going, that's nice.
Yes.
That's all she heard.
Yeah. You're worthless.
Her alarm goes off. So Jen frickin' Dalton is worthless. No, she's always been very accommodative to us all.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, Jerry Free's entire home has been outfitted by Jen Dalton's prize closet.
Took her desk,
Right.
computer monitor.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not worthless, Jen.
Pencil sharpener.
Pictures of Jen friends on her fridge.
Right. Whatever you can get your hands on in that promotional office.
Right.
The promotional office is always the most valuable place in any radio station.
And it seems like hers has more good stuff than the last person.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Jen
You're
Dalton
right.
has been able to take the promotional job and bring it to the next level, so we applaud her for that.
Yes.
Until she can prove she can get Halo 2 in her office, though, we're not going to bow.
Right.
That's good. You're earning her trust, so she'll leave the door unlocked.
Oh, she leaves the door unlocked. It's a free-for-all.
Oh, I know.
No shame.
But actually, she, for some reason, refuses to lock her door, which is kind of cool because promotion directors we've had in the past, which is what ultimately led to their firing, used to lock their door
Just to
when
go
they
to the bathroom.
when they weren't in their office. Yeah, if they just went down to make a photocopy,
I know.
they would lock their office because they know when they came back there'd be 12 Xbox games,
Right.
a couple of who knows what else is in there, DVDs and
Yep.
CDs short.
Phones pulled out of the wall.
It's like the vault in Ocean's 11, man. You got like all these sensors that you can trip if you walk.
We have a map, a layout of how to get in.
But Jen Dalton leaves it open.
She does. You're right.
She trusts. It's almost guilted us into not stealing, but we still do.
Right. You just go to her assistant. That works.
You're on the air.
Hello.
Yes.
Good morning.
How are you?
Not so good.
All right, what's the problem?
Well, my boyfriend left me, and I have an 8-month-old
Of course
girl.
he
and
left
I'm
you.
just
He's at the
trying
Best
to
Buy.
find someone. If you guys can help me out.
She's already ready to cry, Terry.
Oh, no.
It's a Halo 2 Tuesday.
Yeah.
All the world is right today.
Well, because he left me a car
A much bigger Tuesday than Election Day, Terry.
fired. I can't drive the car nowhere.
Oh, jeez. All right, so what happened? Your boyfriend left you to go and get Halo 2 or what? No.
No, like left.
No, he
bye-bye.
left me for some other girl.
Mm.
Now,
A fat one, too.
oh,
Yeah, but still hotter. How do you explain that?
now is the baby yours and his together?
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Oh man.
All right, so tell me again. I'm sorry.
You know, I have a car, but there's no way I could drive it because the tabs are expired. He's like, here you go. And he hasn't even made a payment on the car.
Well, maybe next time when you choose a boyfriend, you'll learn from this experience and choose more wisely,
Jeez,
won't you?
Come on.
What, Terry? She's got to learn from her experience. Obviously,
I understand that, but that's not what she needs to hear right now.
Yes, it is.
Okay, she's in dire straits.
How old are you? 12?
No, I'm
Oh.
20.
You're 20. And you have how old the child with this
8
guy?
months.
I have an 8-month-old.
8-month-old. And you truly believe this guy was going to be around forever?
Yep.
You did. And what gave you that impression? What gave you the impression that a guy that you were having unprotected raw dog sex with at 19, who knocks you up, is going to stay around the rest of your life?
He proposed to me, and we were supposed to get married
He
on December
proposed to you.
25th.
He proposed to you to push you over the line to have sex with him. Guys will do anything to have
Well,
you.
after I had his baby,
Mm-hmm.
he proposed to me, and we planned to get married on the 25th of December, and he just found another fat girl.
Mm-hmm.
Another one.
And I'm like,
That's nice.
She's a little thicker in the right places, huh?
I don't know. I'm like, why do you choose a fat girl over a pretty skinny girl like me?
Right.
You're disgusting.
And what was his answer?
What?
What was his answer?
He's like, what? I don't care. I like her. I'm like, oh, my God. She's disgusting. She's fat. She doesn't clean.
Right. So now you're left alone to parent the child and drown in a pool of misery over this guy. Is that where you're at right now?
Yep.
All right. Well, you realize that you've made some mistakes, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So now it's time to pick yourself up by whatever bootstraps you can grab a hold of and try to stay strong through the tough periods here, right?
Mm-hmm.
For your child's sake, right?
Yep.
Okay. Now, I don't know how you do that. It just sounds good.
Way to be, motivational there.
Well, what are your first strategies as far as staying strong here? What can we do? Let's work this out together. Let's think this through.
Less than a year, she can buy alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
That always helps.
Gonna help her
I
out.
know, I can party.
Oh, wow.
Something tells me she's had a couple of drinks already.
Doesn't have a problem getting her hand on a couple beers?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, isn't it funny how everyone waits to 21?
Right.
Yeah. I sure
All right, so how are we going to get through this week? What are we going to focus on? How are we going to stay positive?
Well,
I can't think of a
just
thing.
wanted to call in to see if you can. I don't know if any guys is listening.
You need a guy right now.
Don't.
Last thing you need right now is a guy. What do you think we're gonna make your life worse by finding you some guy who realizes how vulnerable you are and is just gonna slam you 16 more times before the weekend even hits?
No.
And then next thing you know, you'll be pregnant again.
That's not what you need. Why do you compound your mistakes? You see, you told me you learned from your mistakes, and now you're ready to compound them. You're ready to triple them. What are you,
Well,
nuts?
I just need to get. Because the thing is.
Yeah, but I gotta show him, T-Man. I gotta show him that guys want me. No guys want you right now. You shouldn't want a guy to want you right now.
This is your chance to be a strong, independent woman.
The only one who wants you right now is your child. Focus on him or her.
Well, there's this other problem, too.
What's that?
Oh, boy.
I'm still living in his apartment. He wants me out in about a week.
Well, you gotta go.
That's the other problem. Where should I go?
If it's his apartment and you can take him to court for child support and all that fun stuff. But as far as his apartment, you gotta go.
Well,
Hey.
he doesn't, have a real Social Security card, so.
Mm-hmm. A Social Security card? You're not
so
leaving until you see a Social Security card?
What?
What does that have to do with anything?
He's not legal here.
Oh, all right. So you're going to tell on him? You're going to have him deported? That's a good threat. That usually
There
works.
you go. That'll work.
There's your leverage.
That's pretty cool.
When that white INS van pulls up, he's going to ride it for cover. I love you. I love you.
Right.
Man. What are you, outside right now? Where are you?
I'm inside the house.
Doing what?
Playing on the computer, being bored.
And you're just going to count the minutes until he comes home and realizes what a tragic mistake he made. Is that right?
No.
That's not going to happen. All right? Realize that's not going to happen. Even if it does happen, you got to think it's not going to happen. Right now, you're the biggest loser I know. But someday, hopefully soon, we could start taking steps for you to become a winner again. Have you ever been a winner?
No, not really.
Yeah, I think so. Well, someday.
An admitted loser.
All
That's
right.
great.
Well, that's good. That's the first step, is understanding where you are. Right now, you are exactly where Terry Free was. Look how she turned out. Now it took her a long time.
But I found the right man.
But she's winning now. The right man was me. All right?
Okay.
Are you getting this?
Yeah.
Don't sit around thinking of how to get even with this guy or who can I find that can take his place right now. It's the worst thing you could do is find someone that you think is going to all of a sudden just step in and take this guy's place.
Do you
The
work?
second guy will be even worse.
Yeah, no kidding. Do you work? Do you have a job?
I do, but there's no way I can get to work.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah. Can't feed my kid.
Yeah, something tells me her boss won't have the same reaction.
Yeah.
Do you have any family to perhaps tug on their guilt strings to help you out in this situation that you're in right now?
My dad's down in Florida somewhere, and
Well, they have phones in Florida. It may be time to make him understand. If you were to call him and tell him what a rare but crucial situation you're in life right now, would he be able to send you whatever you may need or no?
no, because he lives in the streets.
He lives in the streets.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Well,
probably
something
doesn't have
tells
a
me
phone.
that that's your ultimate
I have
destination.
one messed
Yeah.
up dad.
What about mom?
I don't know where she's at.
Okay.
No. That that's disgusting. You don't eat that.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
He's eating the carpeting, Terry. He's trying to get some nourishment.
it's like, dang, mom, get up there.
Mom, it's the only thing in the house.
I know.
Okay. Yeah, things don't sound great for you.
No, they don't.
But be sure to stay on the phone and the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep chatting. Maybe you'll find.
Wow.
Maybe you should go out with the first guy who wants to go out with you.
Yeah, might
I changed my mind.
be something.
Yeah. Maybe he has his own place.
Yeah.
A roof.
You can move into it.
I'm sure she's real thin and hot, too.
Yeah. Right. She's better
So,
than the other girl, okay?
you know, this guy leaving you, you're going to realize, are you listening anymore, or you got to take care of your kid?
No, I'm listening.
This guy,
on the phone.
this guy leaving you, honestly, is probably not the worst thing in the world by any means, all right?
Uh-huh.
Maybe right now, because of the timing, it's bad, but not the worst thing overall. All right? You need to why don't you go take care of your kid? We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
I don't know if she'll make it to tomorrow, Terry.
probably not.
Yeah.
I'll lay odds on no.
Man.
Jeez.
Hmm.
Oh, boy.
He gave her a car, though. No insurance or tabs, but
Yeah.
No seats or a steering wheel.
Right? Doesn't even start.
Hey, phone operator out there right now. My life is great.
All right.
The T-Man.
I spent 8 years trying to reach him, and then another 7 trying to keep him locked up because I realized that what was living behind that boy's eyes was purely and simply evil.
The T-Man. 1-866-663-T-Man.
Lindsay Lohan is not a happy camper. Last week, her estranged father, Michael, made comments to Us Weekly saying, quote, "I've heard the rumors and I won't condone drinking and drugs." His comments surfaced soon after Lindsay was released from an L.A. hospital.
Well, he's right about his accusations, Terry. I mean, she wasn't in the hospital for a high fever, all right?
Well,
Gay phone operator didn't go to the hospital for his 103.5 fever.
that's gay.
Fine. If Gay's not going to the hospital for high fever, nobody is.
Well, that would mean he'd have to put pants on or something.
Yeah.
Get dressed at some
That's
point.
right.
Not necessarily.
Won't condone drinking and drugs. His comments surfaced soon after Lindsay was released from an L.A. hospital, suffering from a very high fever.
Sure.
Today, Lindsay tells us, quote, "I've tried to keep quiet long enough.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my father has continued to move forward with his actions as a cry for attention.
Oh, Lord.
I've been informed that he has started false allegations regarding myself and the cause of my illness. I feel this is hurtful, and it angers me to see that my own father would stoop to such a level."
Man, can't any child star and their parents get along, please?
No,
That's not possible.
never.
So it's just a matter of days before she files a lawsuit for separation from her parents.
Yes, and then sues for any money that he may have given him in the past.
Any money she may have given him in the past.
Yeah.
From Freaky Friday.
Right, I want it all back.
Yes.
So then he sues her for all the food that he gave her throughout her life.
Right.
And it's quite the entertaining lawsuit then, isn't it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I took you to McDonald's once when you were 6.
Yep.
And you got 2 Happy Meals.
Oh.
'Cause you were a fat little 6-year-old.
Wow.
It's quite the situation between Lindsay Lohan and her dad now.
Yeah, too bad.
They hate each other.
Yeah,
maybe she'll do a rap about him or something.
right.
I mean, line up at Best Buy now for that CD, Steven. You're on the air. Hello.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Good. Who's this?
Yeah, this is Grover from Bellevue.
What's up, Grover? Not every day you can talk to a Grover. I'm happy that you called.
Yeah, what's going on?
Ordinarily, to talk to a Grover, you got to call Sesame Street Live.
Yes, that's me, Cookie Monster and Oscar the Groucho in the back. Man,
Sure. I'm sure you had to deal with that for a few days in your life up till now.
Oh, yeah. Bill Thick Skin, man. Bill Thick Skin.
There you go, Grover. What can we do for you today?
No, I was just calling in regards to waiting online for Halo. I don't know if I can use names, but I was in a store up in Alderwood Mall yesterday, and they had this big campaign of buy it, pay all, and first, and you can get in the short line.
The short line.
You
got to pay money to get in the short line, Terry, as opposed to the long line.
Oh yeah, the long line is for the people who didn't pay the whole. I mean, because I bought a pre-sale on this thing like almost 2 years ago.
Exactly. Wow. I remember being in the store buying whatever game about 6 months ago, and they said November 9th, Halo 2. I mean, it's a happening, man. It is something.
Right. I did it February 2002, man. I had a pre-sale all that long.
February 2002, this guy plunked down his money.
Right. And so they said, come pay the full amount. You can get in the short line. It'll move fast. You'll get right out. I walk in at about 1:45 midnight, and the line just goes all the way out to the food court and kind of wraps around. And there was another store about 4 doors down from where I bought my pre-sale. Had no line, had no nothing. You could walk in and buy it and walk right out. But I had already paid my money.
So you were screwed.
So
but just being online last night in itself was a happening. People online were having a big old party, weren't they, or no?
Well, no.
No, T-Man, I wanted to kill everyone. The dude put down his money for Halo 2 in February of 2002. If he put that money in an average earning mutual fund, he'd be a billionaire.
Wow.
Not really. But, dude, they made you pay for this that far in advance, huh?
Well, I ended up actually getting out of line and going into the other store. So
Yes.
I still have one that's paid for at a specific store, and then I bought another one because I didn't want to wait in line anymore.
Well, you should have been online in Bellevue. That's where Hotshot Scott was last night from 9 to midnight, entertaining through his juggling expertise, I imagine.
I did chainsaws last night.
All the people that were online at that Best Buy.
Maybe you guys should project his appearances maybe 2 years in advance.
Yes.
And that way,
As a matter of
that way
fact,
I'll be able to show up instead of giving my money elsewhere.
well, just so you put it on your calendar, Hotshot will be at the Best Buy in Linwood 3 years from Friday.
For Madden 2027. But you have to pluck down your money now.
Yes. It's worth every penny, don't you know?
Darius is on the game, actually.
Yeah.
You're on the air. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just Joe from Bremerton. Just got done playing Halo 2.
You've been playing all night?
Yep.
You haven't been. Everyone who was online last night, Terry, no one's gone to sleep. I mean, you don't wait online up till midnight. You don't get online at 9:30 or even earlier and wait till they open the doors at midnight and then not play it all night long. You're playing all through the morning.
Wow.
So you have
gotta
not
play it all night long.
not slept at all, right?
The only thing I was mad about is people on the East Coast had a 3-hour head start.
Well, that is the way the world is structured, you know. There's nothing you can do about the world's axis, right?
Yeah,
It's not
pretty
fair.
much.
You got it before those people in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, if you would have taken the Concorde to England,
Wow.
then you really could have been ahead of the game.
Yeah, you should have told that Jerry Springer case to go down and wait in line. She might have met somebody.
All right, now
That's
anyway.
where everybody was at.
Don't call her a Jerry Springer case. She's going through a very tough time. Now, how was your Halo 2 experience? Was it worth the wait or no?
Oh, yeah. It was well worth
I don't
the
hear
wait.
anyone complaining about this game. You would think with all the buildup, with all the wait, with all the delays of Halo 2, you would think somebody would say, "Oh, T-Man, they built this thing up. It's not that great." And not one person is saying that. Everyone's raving.
No one's even complaining about waiting in line.
No one's complaining about waiting in line. No one's complaining about them pushing back the date it was supposed to be released. No one's complaining really about plucking their money down. And it's got to be as good as any game has ever been, and then some.
Well, they're even saying in the papers that this game may be just the best game of the year.
Yes, of the year.
Oh, man.
Terry, I think you're underselling it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
Ever.
so.
Of our lifetime.
Of a
Terry.
lifetime,
Oh,
Terry.
I'm sorry, but I'm
Better than Pong.
better than Pong. No.
Better than Breakout.
Whoa.
Well, Breakout's pretty cool.
Breakout.
Because when you get on top and the ball goes up and down, and
Even Swing Out
Doesn't stop.
Sister would attest to this statement.
yes, they would.
Yes.
And if we had it, I would
So
get
don't
it for you.
stop. Do it.
He's looking hard.
I know you have it, Stephen. And we've made this your responsibility.
He can only sing
I think it's
for
in,
a little
in
bit
my
longer.
car, but
Of course it is. You have 16 versions in your car, but that doesn't do us any good right now. Right now, I'm asking you to look through the massive library of music that all our radio stations have on the Clear Channel Network here and find me, Twisted Sister. No,
no, that I would like.
Swing Out Sisters. Break out.
well, Clear Channel sucks. It's not on there.
Oh, geez.
I did buy Twisted Sister's new one, by the way.
Did you? Wow.
So you're failing me. Why should this
am.
day be any different than the other day? All right.
I break down Breakfast in America.
Well, you just
breaking my heart, breaking the habit,
Breaking your head if you don't find the song.
break your neck,
All right, sing it then. Go ahead.
break stuff,
Go ahead.
break my stride. That's close.
Sing Breakout. If you don't have it, you got to sing it.
Oh, come on.
Go ahead, sister.
All I know is the chorus though. The breakdown. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Don't stop. You got to find a way. Say what you wanna say. A breakout. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Don't stop right now. You've got to find a way. Say what you want to say. Just break out. Don't stop. That's all I know. It's truly all I know. Wish I knew more. But that's about it. Could look up the words, I guess. Da 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 da. Ba 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 da da. Don't stop. Right now, you got to find a way. Break out. I'm looking. Don't stop to ask. Now you've found a break to make a last. You've got to find a way. Say what you want to say to break out.
I gotta stop him. It's just
okay.
It's the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
Wow.
I wish I knew.
Right.
I wish I had it.
Oh, you don't have it. That's for sure. Terry, what else is going on in this world? Please, I'm begging you.
Well, I think I can get you a picture of Paris Hilton supposedly revealing herself at Puffy's birthday party. I'll give the website to Jimmy Fred.
Terry,
what we can do.
I've seen Paris Hilton every angle you could possibly see her in 35 minutes of classic video. All right?
Okay.
Seeing Paris Hilton possibly naked at Puffy's party, and I don't think she did get naked there. So
Well,
it's probably just some computer-generated deal. Is not going to do anything for me. But thanks for inquiring.
Well, you know,
Okay.
I always like to throw that out there.
Terrific.
For you.
I think I'd rather hear Steven sing again.
Oh, wow.
Lord. Man, does it get any worse than that?
No.
Has there ever been any radio moment in the history of this medium worse than that?
No.
Terry doesn't know what she's even speaking of, and yet she's right. She's right.
Didn't need a lot of time on that. Also have some news for you about Oprah Winfrey. According to Star Magazine, they're wondering why Stedman and Oprah haven't been seen together lately.
Right.
They're claiming that they're probably broken up, and it's because of her best friend, Gail.
Yeah, she's run away with Gail. We all know that, Terry. It's overdue. You're on the air. Hello.
Hello?
Well, what?
I was going to tell you
No,
that...
go ahead, caller. The caller's on now, Terry.
Oh.
Okay.
Callers certainly supersede anything that you have in your hand. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, I'd appreciate it if we not let Steven sing anymore.
Oh, I would appreciate that too, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because
yeah, that was as painful as it gets. There's no doubt about it.
TMan in the morning to enjoy the drive.
I do too.
And when I hear Steven singing, I almost want to change the station to Lexington.
Well, that's the least of what we expect you to do. We expect you to drive off cliffs when that happens. I usually let Steven go on and on like that, just making a fool out of himself. But even that one, I couldn't handle.
Unacceptable.
I was ready to just stab myself.
Wow.
And I'm not lying.
That wouldn't be good.
Right. Yeah, not good.
Now, what's up with Gail, Terry?
I was going to tell you how...
She's enjoying some Oprah right now, I'm sure.
Maybe so. A so-called source.
Stedman has been resigned to the position of just watching these days.
I think so. Somebody close to, Oprah says that Gail has been known to lie across the bottom of Oprah's bed while Stedman is sleeping next to Oprah, and that they stay up all night long giggling like little girls.
Oh, that could be really annoying, Terry, especially if you pretty much have concluded that they're never going to do anything sexual to you, and even if they were going to, you wouldn't want them to. Jeez. I mean, if Gail and Oprah were to at least start servicing Stedman in the way that he obviously deserves to, Terry, even though he's been, I'm sure, set pretty well due to the fact that he's gotten Oprah's good graces for many years, he still has a lot coming to him. I feel sorry for this guy. Yes. Even though the guy probably has everything he could ever want for being Oprah's, I would say boy toy, but I don't even know what you'd call him.
Right.
He's got so much, the poor bastard. Even if Oprah and at least each take a nut, please.
Wow.
But lying there just cackling all night.
Giggling.
Yes,
talking,
this is what Stedman's life. This is what Stedman's life's all about now.
Yeah.
Trying to get some sleep, knowing you have really no other place to go in life because you've committed yourself to this kind of world. You've committed yourself to this life, and you don't want to necessarily start from square one in the social world or life in general at this point. So this is who you are, and you're just lying in bed, wishing someone would come and kill you. And Oprah, kind of like we all were when Steven was singing, and Oprah and Gail are just sitting there cackling all night long. not even concerned or caring that the guy's trying to get some sleep.
No.
Like he's not even existing.
Right.
They could take it in the living room or 73 other rooms that Oprah has in that house.
That's the funny part. They have to squeeze into one room.
I know, on one bed.
Jeez.
I think she's got plenty.
But no, Stedman has the good fortune to hear all of their conversation all through the night and morning. What a lucky guy.
He probably didn't even get one of those cars.
Yeah.
He did until he had to pay the sales tax and then he got it back.
The T-Man.
Well, if you want to get her in the sack, I mean, just tell her you love her. That's how I always do.
The T-Man. 1-866-663-T-Man.
It's newlyweds Britney Spears and Kevin Federline kicking back in Fiji. Britt posted this honeymoon photo on her website along with a new letter to her fans.
Yeah, Britt posted that, Terry.
Britt did?
Now that she's back at her Malibu digs, Britt says she's enjoying decorating. And, quote, I'm having fun again reading all the magazines that I enjoy, mainly because I'm not on them. Well, except for that one. But that's just an ad for Britt's new fragrance, Curious, currently #1 in U.S. stores.
Have you smelled Curious, Terry?
No, I have not.
I actually went up to the counter at the Bond.
Yes.
Then asked them if I could smell Curious. I felt kind of gay when I did it, but Terry, it is a fine fragrance for women. I will tell you that.
Very nice.
I don't think Britney sat around mixing it with test tubes, but nonetheless, it has her name on it, and it's a good little addition to her empire.
Looks as if Britt and Kevin were stocking up.
It's really annoying me that she keeps calling her Brit. All right? I'm not impressed that Nancy Glass, whoever this stupid lady is acting like she's real buddy-buddy with Britney Spears.
Right. I agree.
Currently #1 in U.S. stores. Looks as if Britt and Kevin were stocking up on reading material. But back to Britt's website. The pop star also says, quote,
I can't take it anymore.
Britt and Kevin.
So obnoxious.
Jamie Lynn is turning into such a beautiful little lady. Her new show is coming out soon, and I am so proud of her.
I was surprised. I'm really happy that she said that.
Is that Jamie Lynn right there?
Yes, it is.
Man, she's been in Louisiana too long. Her accent's way too thick.
Yeah.
I was surprised. She sounds like every Miss America candidate you've ever heard. Man, that's Jamie Lynn right there.
Yes, it is.
JL. We got to get her we got to get her in a big city.
I was surprised. I'm really happy that she said that.
I don't know why she'd be surprised that her sister is so...
Would be nice to her?
Yeah. I mean, I don't understand that little statement, but...
Because probably behind closed doors, Britney is actually jealous of Jamie Lynn Spears, realizing that she has the potential to be even bigger, better, smarter, faster.
Smarter? Hopefully.
Yeah, let's hope so.
I'm reading all about the reviews of Halo 2 in the paper this morning, Terry.
Yeah?
I'm very excited, Terry, to get my hands... honestly, while you were online yesterday, while you were there at the Best Buy in Bellevue waiting for the doors to open, I was playing Madden, and it's funny that this is all... I didn't even realize today was the day until I woke up this morning that Halo 2 was coming out, and I didn't realize everyone was online last night because you didn't even tell me, but which you should have. I would have been out there with you, don't you know?
Action game guy.
I would have been out there, as you know, waiting every second with you.
I'd have put you on the mic. They'd have loved you.
But I'm playing Madden last night, and this is the first time this has happened to this degree. But I got so pissed because I was losing that I stood up and I threw my controller against the wall.
Well, that's...
And Angela got so upset. She's like, "You are the biggest baby."
Yes.
He's like, "It's a stupid game."
That's what I say to Darius when he does that. He's 13.
Terry, it's very important. I don't like to lose.
You're a grown man.
That's what I said when she's screaming at me. I'm like, well, I don't like to lose.
But it's a game.
I know I'm a baby. That's true. I can't deny it. I am what I am.
So really, she's
I was losing to my friend Brian, too, and I hate to be beaten in the way I was. I was beaten last night, Terry. I had Culpepper, not able to do anything.
Wow.
That's why I need one of those wireless controllers you were telling me about.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Because I'll be honest, every time that I'm playing the game, and even when I'm getting happily excited, I will stand up and yank that sucker out of the console there.
Yeah, the wireless ones are great.
I didn't even know they had them. You just told me that this morning.
They do. Pick them up today.
Well, I'm going to get them today.
Along with Halo 2.
You got a busy day ahead of you.
Yeah, you do.
Throw those controllers even farther.
Oh, yeah.
They're great.
That is so ridiculous, though, isn't it, that I'm throwing controllers against the wall of my own house?
Yes, it is. Very ridiculous.
Yes, thank you, sir.
I second your wife's.
I was thinking maybe you'd be one who would say, well, I can understand you're an emotional guy. You have a lot of intensity in you. I can see it. It's a moment of frustration. Don't let it get to you too much. But no.
No.
I don't even get support from you.
None. Sorry. Because I
understand it was idiotic. I thought maybe you'd give me something to make me feel a little bit. I don't need to feel better. I'm fine.
No, it's just something as I told you.
You haven't damaged anything though when you throw it around, do you? Just
that's the thing. That's what she made me show her because she heard it from upstairs.
And
she heard the thud of the controller being thrown against the wall. She made me show her where exactly it hit to prove that I didn't damage anything in the house.
Oh, boy, if you would damage something, boy, whoa.
Oh, I would have gotten it fixed. Anyhow, it says here, according to the reviews, that it's even prettier. That's the way they put it. Even prettier Halo 2 is than Doom 3 and Half-Life 2, Terry.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
those are good.
Now that's saying a lot. And speaking of being prettier than Doom 3 and Half-Life 2, Terry.
He's a gay phone operator. He's so gay. He's so phone operator. And now, here's Gay. A good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, Gay.
Oh, man.
How are you?
Yes, Gay.
Is the throat swollen?
No, I bit my tongue. And...
You bit your tongue.
Man. Does it get any worse from here or what? Just when you think he's compounded all the crap he possibly could on his life, Terry.
Yeah.
Not that you'd be envious of my life. I think I gave you a little insight to tell you that there's not much going on there either, Terry.
Right.
Oh, wait till you get your wireless controllers.
Yeah,
like a 9-year-old, I'm throwing my controllers against the wall, and you know what? If I get frustrated like that, I know I'll do it again.
Right.
I didn't learn anything.
Most kids don't.
Right.
When they get scolded.
Gay.
You send the bait out to get a new one?
Haven't you learned to slow down when you eat already?
I bit it in the middle of the night.
Right.
Yeah, I bet you.
You bit your tongue in the middle of the night to the point where you have now 1/3 of a tongue and you're unable to speak.
Why does it speak?
You weren't able to speak yesterday before you bit your tongue because the fat is closing in on your throat and you don't even have vocal cords anymore, whatever the situation is.
It's just overtaking.
It's overtaking your larynx, whatever that thing is.
The cellulite's closing in.
Yeah.
Wow.
When cellulite takes over.
What are you doing in the middle of the night that you're biting your tongue? What were you dreaming about, eating a foot long?
Wow. No, I grind my teeth.
You what?
I grind my teeth.
Oh, my God.
You grind your teeth. Fine. There are a lot of teeth grinders out there that don't wake up with a hacked tongue.
Right.
Well, I bit it. I didn't know I was doing it.
You must have really bit it if it sounds that bad.
It hurts like hell.
I mean, is it like bleeding or something?
Are you forcing this now to try to be funny or what?
No, you can't force this.
They stick it in there and go.
Oh, man. This is so sad. As I said, I thought it couldn't get any sadder, Terry. This is the saddest moment.
Yeah.
Listen to this pathetic soul.
I'm listening.
All right.
Yes, as he's breathing heavy, can't talk.
This is what it's come to, Gay. The reason I was glad to see you on the hotline is because I wanted to get a full report of this sleep evaluation that you did last night. How did that go?
I didn't go. They wouldn't let me go in if I had a fever.
Oh, my goodness.
Come on.
So you didn't go for this important sleep evaluation. You were supposed to be analyzed for your sleep apnea that has been causing a lot of detriment in many areas of your world, and you weren't even there.
No, I didn't go to work or that last
Oh, you didn't go to work yesterday? It's all unraveling now, Terry.
No, my boss called me and said that I couldn't come in.
Of course he did. And that's the way you planned it all out when you called us yesterday pretending to be sick with your stupid fever.
Now this tongue thing.
Oh, sorry, I can't come to work.
I'm going in
How is he
today.
supposed to do customer service when he sounds like a mental patient?
I'm going in today.
You're not going in today. You know your boss is about 10 minutes away from calling you after making the decision to make sure you stay home again.
No, the temperature's gone.
Every day. The temperature's gone, so he needed a new excuse. So
Right,
this
so the
time,
tongue.
now he has a hacked tongue.
Yeah.
He just wants an excuse to check his temperature.
Gay.
What?
Why don't we just deal with the reality of this all? You're sick of work. You don't want to work anymore. And you'll come up with any excuse to stay home.
That's not true.
And he's using you as a vehicle to get the day off.
That's all I am. I am being exploited, Terry.
I'm not using the vehicle. I'm going to work today.
All I am to him, this is why he calls the program these days. The only reason he's on the air, Terry, is to use this show to get the word out to his employers that maybe they should call him up because he's not capable of doing the job.
Right.
Oh, my God.
That's the truth.
I'm going to work today.
Of course, you say that. You said it yesterday. You wound up not going because you got this call from your bosses saying, hey, if you got a fever, you got to stay home.
Right. What time are you supposed to be there today?
8:30.
It's all a plan. It's all a ploy. It's all a plot.
No, it's not.
Are these the same bosses that don't listen to the show, by the way, that called you?
Right. No, nobody listens to the show, Steven.
Yeah.
Well, then what are you waiting for? Get in your car and go to work.
He's got to get in the shower first, right?
Yeah, I do.
Of course, that daily shower that he takes.
Sure. He's got to rebandage his tongue.
Mm-hmm. Got to change the tourniquet on his tongue.
No, that's the problem. You can't put a bandage on it.
You're such a faker.
I'm not a faker.
You're such a faker.
Let's all try.
Yeah.
It's on the side of my tongue. I can't put a bandage on it because it's wet.
We understand that.
It's wet? Disgusting. I'll never say that term again.
Your tongue is wet.
And later tonight you'll hear, I'm a cute chubby bottom coming over.
Right.
Perfect
He'll be
voice.
sounding perfectly fine on the chat line later, looking for love in all the wrong places.
Right, talking about his wet tongue.
Chubby bottom, right?
You're a phony, a schemer.
The K-phony operator.
Is this Gay's latest weight loss ploy?
Oh, jeez.
Biting the tongue so he can't digest and chew his food?
God.
What did you just say?
What, you bite your ear off? Why can't you hear?
Mailed his ear to Federico.
I didn't hear the last part of what he said.
Gay.
What?
It's not going to work today. You know, obviously you should come to some kind of little agreement with your bosses, maybe some severance or some settlement to get you out of there because you're not an effective employee anymore.
I am an effective employee. I'm going to work today.
And how are you going to... Your job is to be on your little headset and deal in customer service areas of the company. How are you going to talk to customers in this fashion?
I'll be able to do it.
Okay, let's pretend like I'm calling in for assistance. I don't know what you do, but I'm calling in for assistance. Hey, excuse me, it's not working. Can you help me?
Sorry,
Hello?
No, try someone else.
What?
Sorry, no, try someone else.
Oh, your company sucks. I'm getting a full refund, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, what's your name? I'm going to call the head of your company and tell him you were very unhelpful. What's your name, sir?
Yeah, Christopher Sterling.
I got the Better Business Bureau on the other line, too.
What kind of a customer service representative is going to make today? And you know what's going to happen? His employer is obviously going to agree because this is the way he's going about it this morning, and then he's going to get in trouble and he's going to blame me.
Yes.
I'm going to be the reason that he's having problems at work. I'm always the reason because you have it strategized from...
Oh, bro, I've never had it strategized. You're the one who always just gets me fired.
It's amazing when he gets a little bit angry how his words come out a lot more clear.
Yeah, but the fat is still taking over the larynx.
Don't lose your focus, Gay. Don't lose your focus of the morning, which is...
Yeah, my name is not John John. I'm not faking that I bit my tongue.
Yeah, where's the John John?
Do you want me to take a goddamn phone and show you the spot of my tongue?
It'd be a major upgrade if you became John John.
Ooh.
Go to hell.
Oh.
Show me the way. I'm already there.
It just doesn't matter anymore.
Should he go on his gay cam and show everyone his tongue so we could have proof that...
Call him up and ask him to put his, put himself in front of
idea.
his... Let me call him back. What's his home number? Can you write it down for me? Man.
Let's just hope this is the last time we call him and tell him to stick his tongue out on his gay cam.
You must know it. You were over there last night biting his tongue. It's all your fault.
How could he go to work? How could he get the day started when the people at the drive-thru are not going to understand his order for sausage and McMuffins with his tongue sounding that way?
Sorry, sir, was that a salad or something? Salad. No, I'm sorry, sir. Chicken breasts? No.
Okay,
Wheaties.
Okay.
What?
It's been suggested that you should go over to your freaky gay cam, get in front of it, and show the world, point out where your tongue has been injured.
Fine, I'll do it.
For good measure, wet yourself down again like last time with the spray bottle, act like you showered.
Gay.
Tie a towel around you.
We're all going to go to gayphoneoperator.com right now. There you go. There's a nice plug for your website. All right? Are you in front of your...
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
what a fairy-like tune.
Yes. Now, did you bite your tongue on the side or on the tip? Whereabouts?
It's on the left side. So the front.
Are you sure you're not just auditioning for the Fat Albert part today? Oh, never mind. Anyhow.
Oh. Which character?
Anyhow, Gay, are you in front of your webcam right now? And Stephen, can you confirm that he's there?
I have to get up to do it.
Oh, well.
It might be about a half hour now.
Let's take a break, and then when we come back.
Oh. See, Gay, you're a big faker. You can tell. Anyone who's got half a brain, can tell that you're faking. You still there?
Yes.
Oh,
speakerphone.
Wow.
We're on speakerphone, Gay?
He's big time. He's got speakerphone now.
It's a lot clearer with speakerphone, actually.
Trust me, this is not the first time he's had a caller on speakerphone as he's in front of his webcam.
Sticking his tongue out.
God. Sticking his tongue out amongst other things.
Yeah. How does this look?
Yes. John, hopefully your life will never resort to this, all right?
I ain't getting ran over by the razor blade like he did by a hairy bear.
Okay. Well, Fuzzy Wuzzy was. Okay. Anyway. Gay! Gay! Mr. Foam Operator! Can you give us an update? What's going on?
I'm taking a photo.
You're taking a photo.
Ooh.
Stephen, did something just pop up?
Oh, jeez. And Stephen, are you looking at your computer as well?
There's a picture of his tongue.
Mm-hmm. And the tongue, how does it look to you?
It's a blurry photo. You can't really tell anything.
Of course. It's tongue in motion. It blurred up.
It's too blurry.
So you can't...
And it's too wet.
Oh, jeez. Please. I'm seriously getting grossed out this morning from both Kilbreath and Gay Phone Operator.
Okay.
You know what? Let them run away together. Yes, Jimmy Frank.
Did he say it's swollen on the left side? Because I do see some severe swollenness.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a spotty. You're supposed to be focusing on his tongue. Anyhow.
You can tell there's a little swollenness.
You can't tell from this webcam. What are we wasting our time for? What are we wasting everyone's time for? The tongue looks swollen?
It actually does.
So there is swelling.
Gay.
Dad, you took another. Look at the new one.
Okay, he took another one. We're all going to look at the new one. Ladies and gentlemen, you could play along at home at gayphoneoperator.com. Yes, put down your sticks of Xbox.
Yeah.
Stop playing Halo 2.
Right. Oh, yeah.
And head on over to the website that is... Oh, jeez. Oh, that's his Shazam soundtrack that he usually plays in front of the webcam, Terry.
It helps him dance.
Yeah.
Gets him in the mood.
Right. He's not used to hearing this without his tutu on. Gay! What are you doing?
Hold on.
What is that?
What the hell do you have going on in that house of yours?
Frickin' John keeps calling me.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
John.
How am I calling you when I'm on hold with them, you freak? With your cell phone, you ass. I mean, you're different, you man. You know what? Quit going down so deep on that hairy man. You would have to.
Okay.
Come on.
That's just not necessary. Yeah.
It never is, but you keep putting them on.
See, all of a sudden he sounds...
Wow.
It's amazing how his words sound so much more clear now.
Yes.
It depends on what words I'm using. Some are harder to say.
Like what?
Like F's.
Like food?
Okay. Anyhow, Gay, it sounds like you're making a full recovery right before our very eyes.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, so off to work you go after you take the daily shower. And have you rescheduled? That's the only reason I was interested in actually talking to you this morning, to find out the results of your sleep study, but you didn't do it. Have you rescheduled to be... Oh, do you want to answer that call, Gay? How does anyone pick ringtones like that?
Let's prove and see if it actually is John.
Are you gay? Oh, jeez. Anyhow, do you want to take that call?
He's up.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do the next one. I go back on the 20th.
You go back for your evaluation on the 20th?
Yes.
All right. You all right?
Doesn't really matter.
Yes, it does.
As long as
Okay, no, we're out of time.
That's all that matters.
What's that now?
Is that all the, as long as there's something to laugh
all of a
about?
sudden he's having trouble with his words again.
That's crazy.
It's amazing how every word now is a struggle. Gay, why don't you admit that everything you've been doing lately is all a result of you not being interested in work anymore, and that's why every day you're coming up with a new plan to get out of work? Did you answer that call?
I answered. He's not saying anything. He just rubbed his phone.
Mm-hmm.
And you breathe heavy. It's a great relationship. Wow.
Are you going to have a great gay day?
No.
Okay. Well, take care. There he goes. Terry, I don't know if he can sink any deeper.
Yeah.
Jeez.
He's pretty deep right about now.
Betty's been faking. I knew from the first... Yeah.
Right.
Oh, Terry, did you bite your tongue?
He looks forward to his daily call now from his boss saying, "Oh, we hear what's going on with you. I hope you get better soon, but you can have the day just to rest up."
Yeah. How many days in a row do you think they could do that?
Yeah. As many days as he comes up with new, unique excuses as to why they should.
Can't wait for tomorrow.
Yeah, who knows what tomorrow brings.
The T-Man.
You are a son of a bitch, you know that?
The T-Man. 1-866-663-T-Man.
Now we come to myth number 2. Women are naturally more monogamous than men.
Oh, geez, Terry, we're not done with the 2020 big sex show that they had Friday night. I know you were watching, glued to your TV on a fine weekend evening, weren't you?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Well, what else were you doing?
Well, attending to 2 newborn children.
Throw them in the crib for a few hours.
Yes.
Non-stop attentiveness.
How long are you going to keep that excuse?
Right.
Are women naturally or biologically more monogamous than men?
Oh.
A lot of people think so. I don't believe it.
No.
I think that we're going to come to find, as women become more economically powerful and express their sexuality more during the course of this century, that women are just as adulterous as men.
Sure! Buns! What have I told you all along?
Wow, see, what now? Was that necessary?
Well, what have I told you all along? I'm not saying that they're any worse than men. It's a universal thing, not broken down by gender.
Right.
The only reason that women have not cheated at the accelerated rates of men over the past number of decades is opportunity. Women are now working in mass force, and it's a beautiful thing. And with that comes the potential, because of the increased opportunity, for them to cheat. Right. Cheating is all about opportunity. You show me a guy who hasn't cheated, and I'll show you a guy in all likelihood who hasn't had a chance. Like Kilbreth. Nobody writes him. It's not easy every day, like Hotshot and I have to do, shooing these women away, too.
Non-stop.
Stephen has a much easier life, seeing that he doesn't get emails like that, Terry.
Right.
If you just flash me, it's not really cheating, right? Sorry, was that out loud?
If you just send those pictures.
Right.
We're going to come to find, as women become more economically powerful and express their sexuality more during the course of this century, that women are just as adulterous as men.
There you go. Isn't that a good thing, Terry? Isn't that a good thing that women are making their own money? They're not nearly as dependent. They're rising through corporations. And with that, and that power that they're accumulating, comes an added, not just added, but a whole new ability and to cheat, and a whole new just world of men that are at your beck and call.
Wouldn't you think women would be above that, Terry, though?
Actually, I mean, I think that women probably are going, hey, it's about time that we can even the playing field.
Right. That's what it's all been about for all those years. Even the score. Don't make it like that's the only reason women are cheating. They like a nice one.
Sure. No doubt. You're right.
In all these places that you can put it. It's not like, oh, we're only doing this because we have been suffering of you guys cheating on us for years, so now you get what's coming to you. No! Feels good.
We're going to come to find, as women become more economically powerful and express their sexuality more during the course of this century, that women are just as adulterous as men.
Fisher's evidence begins in the bird world.
Warbler females seem to have a call.
What females?
Warbler.
Warbler?
Yeah.
What's a warbler?
It's a bird. Warbler. It's
a bird. It's a plane.
It's a bird.
Wonder Pussy? Oh,
no. What? No. It's a bird.
When does that movie come out?
Okay.
Warbler females seem to have a call that they give out when their husband is...
Birds marry?
Apparently, we didn't know.
Warbler females have weddings, Terry?
Yeah, I guess so.
They have a call that they give out when their husband is out of town in order to attract extra mates.
Man, I got an invitation to a sparrow's wedding the other day, and I didn't even take it seriously, Terry. I should be buying a gift and going to this thing, huh?
You should.
Wow.
Eat before you go because they don't serve much food.
Yeah.
She's making it, they eat like birds.
Yeah.
She's making it seem like two birds will be married to one another.
Well, you're right. She does.
Do they have a certificate to prove that?
Well, I don't think so.
George Bush doesn't want that.
Yeah.
Seem to have...
He's going to have a constitutional amendment. Right.
Fisher's evidence begins in the bird world.
Yeah, I got to play this again, Terry. I got to make sure I heard this right.
Okay.
Warbler females seem to have a call that they give out when their husband is out of town in order to attract extra mates.
You hear that? Those cheating little hobags. Those warbler females.
So
as soon as their husband goes out of town on an important business trip to help the family, Terry, he comes back with extra loot for his baby birds. He has no idea that while he was away, his little, what he thought was a beautiful warbler wife was out screwing any old yellow-bellied sapsucker she could get her hands on, Terry.
You should see the birdhouse that guy lives in.
Is that just wrong? Is that just sad that this man, this doofus, thinks that he's got a happy family, and meanwhile, his wifey bird is out screwing as soon as he leaves the house, as soon as he leaves the birdhouse?
She's putting out a call.
Oh, that'd be great if actually women really did that in real life.
Did what? Put out a call?
Yeah, if women were just on the street corner when their husbands were out of town just going, caw, caw.
Bunch of men come flying.
I come flying right in there. Wouldn't that be great if women had a call like that when their husbands were out of town?
See, the thing is, they hear you
Actually,
go
they do kind of have a call. You know what the call is?
What's that?
I'm so drunk. That's the call. Men hear that, they come running. What was that? Wait. Was that in this bar or was that down the block? I think I heard that.
Time to start drinking water. Someone needs to drive us home.
I don't usually do this.
Right. I don't usually get this drunk. Oh, man, can you help me to my car?
Right.
Yes, baby, I can. I can help you to your car.
You know my husband's out of town.
See, I just was so afraid to go in my house alone because my husband's out of town.
I'll just stay on.
I'll go to a car with a stranger, but...
Right.
Right. House where I've lived for 10 years.
You know what that means, Terry?
Bam!
Seem to have a call that they give out when their husband is out of town in order to attract extra mates.
In order to attract extra mates.
Yes.
Little birdie briefcase he carries out of town.
Yeah, to his other little birdie nest that he made with another birdie woman.
It's amazing how even though the bird can fly, he gets on Delta Airlines when he has to go out of town. It's amazing.
What other animal species does the female, shall we say, run around on her mate?
The human!
In most mammalian species, both the male and the female are totally promiscuous.
See, there you go. All we are is an extension of the animals. We had the deck stacked against us from the beginning. We can't help but not be monogamous, I guess. And yet, here I sit, able to ward off all comers. Huh? Right.
Wow, really?
Terry, I've been good lately. I mean, I yes, had days where I had past girlfriends where not only did I cheat, but I loved cheating.
What?
Used to.
You loved it, huh?
Get a rush.
One of the world's all-time great cheaters.
I once was, yes, Stephen. Yes, I once was.
You hung up your cleats.
The cleats.
The cleats.
If I sit out the 5 necessary years of retirement, I'll then be inducted into the Cheaters Hall of Fame.
Wow.
First ballot Hall of Famer.
Well, wait till the reunion tour.
That's right.
But the problem is you used to bet on it.
Oh.
Shall we say, run around on her mate?
In most mammalian species, both the male and the female are totally promiscuous.
Oh.
That works for Hollywood, too.
I want you so bad.
Oh.
When can I see you again?
Tomorrow. Meet me at the front entrance of the mall after school.
Oh, what is that, Desperate Housewives?
It is.
Unbelievable. Hey, you got like a 35-year-old mom, 40-year-old mom,
Doing a high
screwing
school
some
boy.
16-year-old dude in front of the mall.
Yet if it happens in real life, yeah, go to jail.
What are you talking about? It happens in real life all the time. These women aren't going to jail. Maybe 1 out of 100 go to jail. How many women out there are screwing high school boys these days, Terry? Blocks!
Really?
Well, then I'm wearing my Letterman jacket to work tomorrow.
You're going to mull around the high school halls there?
Only if it
that
fits.
works for
Hollywood,
medium.
too. I miss you so bad. When can I see you again?
Tomorrow. Meet me at the front entrance of the mall after school.
Helen Fisher says it's rooted in the Stone Age.
Millions of years ago, if a woman had an extra lover, she would get extra meat from that male.
Yes, she would.
Oh, man.
In more ways than one.
Wow.
Wow.
Does she even know what she's
Advantage.
saying there?
No,
That
obviously.
is just nasty.
Well, extra
Millions of years ago, if a woman had an extra lover, she would get extra meat from that male.
Yes.
She could get extra protection from that male.
Oh, you mean condoms?
And she could get something else as well.
Sometimes you might do it in the afternoon. Sometimes it might be over dinner time.
Who's this?
Jennifer, happily married for 5 years,
Oh, no.
wants to remain unrecognized for obvious reasons. Until recently, she was seeing another man.
How does she want to remain unrecognized? She has like the Frosted Flake shadow around her or what?
Well, you could see the back of her hair, her red hair, and you could hear her voice, so I think she's going to get caught. They just
So
didn't show
even
her
though you
face.
couldn't see her face, some guy out there, some poor schlub who's being cheated on is going to hear this woman's voice, see the back of her head, and know that's his wife.
Yeah, it didn't look like she was wearing a wig or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. But you couldn't see any facial features.
No, but they didn't disguise her voice. You didn't hear the
All right,
gay voice.
but this is a woman who's going to talk about how she's cheating on her husband.
Correct.
Wow.
This slazy bunt, Terry.
Looking for the extra meat.
That's right.
The extra protection.
That's
I
right.
wish I had a little extra meat to offer. Nope, this is it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
All you got is a quarter pound.
Yeah, we service extra.
Well, then, honey, I'm going out elsewhere.
Jennifer, happily married.
Wait, hold on. I think I maybe got a third of a pound. Let me put it on the deli scale for you.
Pick a number.
Come on, don't pretend like you never put yours on a daily scale. Come on, Hutch.
I have from time to time.
Yes.
It's been on the Atkins diet. It's doing well.
Jennifer, happily married for 5 years, wants to remain unrecognized for obvious reasons. Until recently, she was seeing another man.
Why do you roll your eyes when I call a woman like this a
Because-
hoe-like sleazy bunt? I would call a man the same thing.
No,
Terry.
you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No.
Yes, I have for many years.
Right.
I have not condemned that man, for he is doing just perhaps what he's been wired to do.
Well, now we're
And
finding
so
out
is
that
she.
women.
That doesn't make her any less of a sleazy, stupid bunt, Terry. And
Oh, now she's stupid as well.
hoe-like bunt, yes.
But so you're proud of her, Terry, that she does this?
I'm not.
Terry
Steven,
feels like,
I'm
man,
not
this has been a long time coming. That's what she... Terry doesn't know where to take this because she is somewhat embarrassed by it, so she's trying to compensate by making it like, well, this has been overdue. It's not flying. Nobody's buying it. She's embarrassed of her own kind. Plus, it hits close to home with a very promiscuous, all through her life, Terry Free. Oh, but you're so changed.
I believe
You've
people
learned from the error of your ways.
Sure.
You're the only leopard in the world who's actually changed your spots. Luckily, a policeman doesn't have to go on a business trip that often. Or else...
I'd be cheating like crazy.
Well, Terry, you never know. Maybe some of your ways that you believe have changed would be on the street corner going, caw, caw!
Could be.
No, but I believe you have changed. Well done.
You do.
Mhm.
For some reason.
Until recently, she was seeing another man because she says no one, including her husband, can provide everything.
Nice.
Especially good sex.
Oh, jeez.
You need one that their touch makes every hair on your body stand on end.
Not it.
And just makes your heart race
Yes.
1,000,000 miles an hour, and you haven't even left the bedroom.
Something tells me that's not her husband.
And when you would leave him after a night of passionate sex, you didn't have that empty feeling, oh, God, when am I going to see him again?
No. No, complete opposite. It was like I just had amazing sex, and now he's gone. Thank God.
But do you hear this woman? Where's the guilt? Where's the, man, I wish I could stop but I can't feeling? Where's the feeling of I've wronged the man who I love that I walked down the aisle with, and you at least should have some semblance of ill feelings towards what you can't help but do,
Right,
Jay.
you
But
probably
listen to
should.
listen to this giggly woman. She's proud of herself.
Well, but
Lazy hoe like butt.
But she justifies it by saying that everything...
Yes, we cheat all the time, Terry, but we feel horrible about it.
Sure.
We wash ourselves in the sink as soon as it's over. We drive home thinking about our families, wishing we could turn back the clock.
But yet you do it again the next day.
That's right, Terry. And then again, we wash our things in the sink and then drive home thinking about our families, wishing we could turn back the clock.
Mm-hmm.
But listen to this woman. I don't hear any of that, Terry.
No.
I don't hear any feelings of needing to repent. I don't feel any feelings of guilt. I don't feel any feelings coming from her that would indicate that she's recognizing that she's wronged her husband and, if she's a woman with children, her children, Terry.
Right.
Because when you cheat on your spouse, you're not just cheating on them, you're cheating on your whole family.
That sounds like a PSA.
She's actually just real happy that she had great sex
Yeah.
a while ago.
I don't blame her.
For you.
Nothing better than great sex, Terry.
If you're so proud of it, what's with the disguise? Then, I mean, why not let the world know that this is a great way to go?
Because she doesn't want to be caught.
So she knows it's wrong.
She doesn't know. She doesn't know it's wrong. She just doesn't want to lose her husband. That's different. Two different things.
But people always say
men, A, know that it's wrong, B, feel guilt, and C, don't want to lose their families. This woman, only C, doesn't want to lose her family. You know why, Terry? Because he's a hoe bag.
Exactly.
They put our number at the bottom of the screen? No? Oh, damn.
You didn't have that empty feeling, oh, God, when am I going to see him again?
No, complete opposite. It was like I just had amazing sex.
Look at the sound. Listen to the sounds of success that she is putting forth here, Terry.
I know.
Like, what an achiever she is. She's been cheating on her husband, getting away with it, and no, am I proud of myself. Men don't act that way. We don't.
Oh, no.
No.
Really?
No.
And now he's gone. Thank God.
Jennifer is human proof that women today may not be more monogamous than men. Since losing her lover when he moved away, she's been looking for a new sexual partner with an online dating service for spouses who want to fool around.
Oh, yes, those websites
crazy.
that I hear about, Terry.
Yeah.
Those websites of married people looking to cheat.
Mm-hmm.
That's where she is?
Sounds like it.
TMan seeking redhead with head with back to camera.
Saw on 2020.
I bet she's pretty good at it.
Probably.
Probably a wild woman in those afternoon hotel situations. Mm-hmm.
She's been looking for a new sexual partner with an online dating service for spouses who want to fool around.
Yes.
Does your husband have any idea you're doing this now?
Yes.
No.
What do you think his reaction would be if he knew that you were?
He would be upset. Well, I think he thinks the marriages should be a monogamous thing.
Ah, that's stiff.
Yeah. What a dumbass.
Old-fashioned.
You proud of this woman, Terry?
Funny part is she says, I think he thinks that.
I'm not proud of her. I don't know. And I'm not proud of the whole, hey, cool, we can cheat just as much as men. I'm not proud of that at all.
But you're not feeling sorry for men, is what you're saying.
No, I'm not.
Well, that's a shame, Terry. It's a shame that we have too often in this world that what's good for the goose is good for the gander type aspect. That's shallow.
It's not good for either.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly is the gander?
Well, I think he thinks the marriages should be a monogamous thing.
Ganders have weddings, too.
Do they? That's what keeps Dawn in a business that is growing.
Mm-hmm.
But getting caught isn't something Jennifer thinks will ever happen to her.
Yeah.
Is part of the fun pulling the wool over someone else's eyes?
Some of it is, but when you get right down to it, it's just the great sex. That's all that you're interested in.
Can't blame her for that.
Everybody has to have great sex, right?
Well,
like they pointed out.
Right. What's that?
Well, like they pointed out, when you have shows that are that promote, infidelity and cheating and
makes you feel like you got company. And there's safety in numbers, and when women see, as I suggested when we talked about Desperate Housewives a week or so ago, when they see women acting in that fashion, it only gives them license to do so themselves.
And then you have...
And that's terrific.
And then you have shows like, The Bachelor and Bachelorette that make...
As long as it's not my wife. That's right.
Exactly. No man wants it to be their wife.
That's why we're home at 10:15 to keep an eye on her.
Right.
Yes.
You want to keep from 6 to 10, have fun.
Where are you going? Why are you going to the kitchen? You just ate a second ago. Why are you on the move like that? Unbelievable. Mm-hmm. That day is here, that day that men feared for so long. Mm-hmm. And yet these women, man, do they turn us on, or at least me. I love these guilt-free, conscienceless type slutty ladies, Terry. Nothing better.
They're out there
kidding me?
Caw.
That are doing well for themselves.
Right.
They take care of themselves. They smell good. They're cawing. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They want you gone just as bad as you want them gone the next day.
Don't you guys get to work?
Could we have written up a better blueprint than this?
Then it's acceptable just to say, oh, well, the birds do it, so I guess it's cool.
There you go. That's all we need.
Yeah, you got the scientists, the biologists, all.
On the phone lines now, Terry, amongst the callers waiting, is a, pseudo blast from the past, not going back many years, but going back a decent period of time since his last phone call to us. Do you remember the sound of this man?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wow,
really?
More exciting than Halo 2.
No, I'll wait in line for that.
When we return, we will hear from this man.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure he stays on through the break.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The T-Man.
He's a very strange young man.
He's an idiot. Comes from upbringing. Parents are probably idiots, too.
Oh, yeah.
Still alive. Still very much breathing, Terry. In the midst of a social crisis. In turmoil as far as his relationship is concerned, Terry.
Oh, no.
But the most important thing is health is, I'm assuming okay. Good morning, old man Jim.
Good morning.
Old, how are you? Old.
Pardon?
How are you?
I'm doing fine.
Where have you been?
Oh, I've been just knocking around.
Mm-hmm. It's been a number of months since last we spoke. I'm glad you phoned back into the program. I'm being told that you and your English sounding girlfriend are no longer together. Is that true? Are you very much a single man again, old man Jim?
Yeah, I'm single.
Whoa.
Are you happy about that, or is that a laugh to masquerade the tears that are...
Oh, I'm happy about it.
You're happy?
Yeah.
Because I know you were very fond of that woman that you took into your life after Kim had pretty much destroyed what you were, and then you found this woman. I know you were kind of loving that relationship. Are you sure you're happy that it's over?
Yeah, I'm happy it's over.
Why did it end? Why did it end, old man Jim? What brought it to a crashing halt?
I was in the hospital, and she was giving me a bad time, and I told her to get out.
Mm-hmm. You were in the hospital for what? For bruising that she caused, or accidents that happened?
I've had problems with my heart.
You're having some heart difficulties.
Yeah. Oh, no.
And during your time of need, during the time you were looking for support from the woman that you declared your love to, she gave you the opposite. She gave you more heartache.
That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
How can you give a guy trouble who's in the hospital for a heart problem?
How does a person do that, old man Jim, when you're on, who knows, death's door? How does she give you the hardest time at that point in your lives together? Why does that happen?
I don't want to comment on that.
Get up, you faker. You're not hurt. Jeez, and what do you say?
What did she say to you when you were in the hospital? What did she do? Why did she get all mean when that happened?
Oh, she wanted my car. And to go places, and I wouldn't let her.
Mm-hmm. You thought you should be grieving every second that you were in the hospital.
Huh?
You thought you should be grieving every moment that you lied there helpless in the hospital.
No, I didn't think that. I just She was using me.
She was using you.
Yeah.
Well, it seems to be a pattern developing, old man Jim. These women use you for your means.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't the last time that he was with Kim and he went in the hospital with her. She stole his car and everything.
When is a woman just going to make a mere sex object out of you, old man Jim? When is that going to happen?
Pardon?
Oh, never mind. What's the next move in the life of old man Jim now that you're single? What do you plan on happening over, let's say, the next few weeks?
Boy, I don't know.
Are you still in, like,
I'm playing
Yakima?
by ear.
You're still living in Yakima?
Yeah.
I got John on the hotline claiming that he would like to come visit you. Is that something you're interested in?
Oh, my gosh.
Who?
Can you move back to Seattle, old man Jim, now that you're no longer with her, or what?
Oh, I don't know if I want to go there or not.
Mm-hmm. So you really have...
still here, so...
Your mom's still out there?
Yeah.
You're close with her again? Because she had called. I have to be honest, old man Jim. She wasn't very fond of your new girlfriend. She really didn't like your last girlfriend. She doesn't seem to like any girlfriend you have. And she, at 117 years of age, old man Jim, was upset that you had taken an allegiance to your girlfriend over her, and you and her were not speaking for some time. Do you remember that, old man Jim?
Oh, yeah. She has She has problems with all women I go with.
She doesn't like any woman that you're with.
Yeah.
Well, with her at her tender age, old man Jim, don't you think maybe you should have some allegiance to her over any girlfriend at this point in your life?
Well... I love my mother. Love her to pieces, but I just don't...
She just can't give you sex.
See, I
You just can't have sex with her. Is that what it comes down to, old man Jim?
Oh, I don't do that.
I know that. Is that why when push comes to shove, you'll choose the girlfriends over your mom because you're able to have sex with these women and not your mom? Is that pretty much what it comes down to?
No, not that. I mean...
Come on, don't lie, old man Jim. Why else would you choose these women over your mom?
Well, I like to have sex with the women.
That's what I said! He was drunk this morning.
Okay.
Old man Jim?
Yeah?
Now that you're, again, a free agent, I'm wondering what you're going to be doing over the next couple of weeks and months. We worry about you, old man Jim. You're part of the family.
Well, I haven't figured that out yet.
Well, what do you have figured out, old man Jim? Tell us what you do have figured out as opposed to what you don't have figured out.
I just live from day to day.
Are you going to be over in Seattle anytime soon to come visit?
Are you going to be able to visit us anytime soon? Terry misses you.
Probably in 3 months.
Okay.
I thought you lived day to day.
Yeah.
Schedule. Can't squeeze you until 3 months from now.
What's
I got to sit on a park bench today. Can't make it.
Okay, let's talk. Since you live day to day, yes. What do you plan on doing today, old man Jim?
Goodness.
Well, I got a friend that wants me hang out with him, and I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet.
You have made up your mind as far as the daily routine that will be taking place over the next number of hours.
Right.
Wow. Yes. Old man Jim.
Yeah?
Is there anything we could do for you to make your life a little easier?
Well, no, not really.
All right.
I just checking in.
Checking in.
It's been a long time since I've been.
It's very nice of you to check in. It sounds like you got screwed over by yet another woman.
I know.
But you're laughing through it all, which shows the perseverance that has made you the man that you are.
Yeah, easy come, easy go.
Yes, easy come, easy go, Terry. How many times did you have sex with this one, would you say, old man Jim? How long did he go out with her?
The last one?
This one that just left, yes. How long did he go out with her?
I think it was 9 months.
9 months. And in the 9 months, you at 92 years old, how many times would you say you had sex with her?
4 or 5 times a month.
4 or 5 times a month.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Sounds legitimate to me, Terry.
Yeah?
Maybe the people his age would be like, no way! Old man Jim.
Yeah?
We appreciate you checking in.
Good
We're glad you sound well. We're glad you sound in good spirits. And again, if there's nothing else we can do for you, then we look forward to your next call-in.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay. Take care of yourself. Take care.
There he goes. Do you want us to set you up on a date out here, old man Jim? Or you're off women for a while?
Well, I know women, they just ain't looking.
All right, but you've been around, old man Jim. You have a good sense on things. If you could predict, when would you predict the next time you'll be having sex with a woman would be?
Hell, I don't know.
Well,
probably tomorrow.
Woohoo! Getting it done.
Are you still going to the nudie bars?
No.
You're not going to those places anymore. You sure? When was the last time you went to a strip joint?
In Seattle.
It was in Seattle?
Yeah.
You went to Rick's? Is that next to Harris? So the last time...
Or so wherever there was.
Oh, just... The last time was... I'm sure the stripper would have understood that. When was... the last time was a number of months ago?
Oh, years ago.
Years ago?
Yeah.
I don't know, old man Jim. I just remember about a year ago, your girlfriend complaining that you were at the strip bars.
Doesn't count when you're drunk. You
know?
Or when you have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't tell them those things, you know?
All right, so it didn't count then. So you won't be going to any strip bars soon, or will you?
No.
All
I
right.
go to a bar, but I'm going to be stripping bar.
Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm. Well, old man Jim, always a pleasure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's a pleasure talking to you.
Yes. That's what I meant. Thank you, old man Jim.
Uh-huh.
Take care now.
You too.
There he goes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah.
At a church where people sing, my God, that stuff she stood him up. No point in us remembering.
Oh, old man Jim.
May as well go on.
Sure.
As I did on my own.
What are you?
Alone again.
Oh, no.
Naturally.
Sorry, he's alone again.
He is.
He doesn't,
Yes, David.
he doesn't like this newfangled rock and roll either.
This is the devil's music. Can you imagine being 97 and asking your mom if you can move back home?
Oh, yeah. Oh, 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 yeah.
You think he's gonna move back in with his mom?
He should.
He's only 92, Chuck.
Oh, sorry.
Unless he's had a birthday recently that I'm not aware of.
Or 5.
92. His mom, last I checked, was it 114 or 117, Terry?
117.
117?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And her mom's still alive. Oh, man.
Yes. What are you, old man Jim? No. Yeah. Okay.
Who sings this song? The Bee Gees?
Gilbert O'Sullivan.
Some Beatles ripoff of the many that existed in the 60s, Terry.
Yeah.
Yes. We had to play a song that at least he would believe was at the top of the charts as we speak right now, Terry.
What's crazy is he didn't ask for money. That's kind of weird for a dysfunctional family member.
He'll call back. He doesn't ask on the air. He only asked for money from the TMan Dysfunctional Family Trust Fund off the air, Stephen.
Here it is, by the way.
Love this guitar solo here.
Oh, they don't play guitar like this anymore, Terry.
Very tasteful.
You're on the air.
Hey, T-Man, what's up?
How are you, sir?
Good. Well, see, I'm going to give old man Jim some advice if he's listening. Forget about that little tag, whoever that.
Great advice. I think that's well past his time, though. Oh, it's a long time ago.
Yeah, he wishes.
You're on the air.
T-Man.
Yes.
Well, tell you what, I work at Sears down here in Yakima, and I don't got any advice for old man Jim, but I'll hook him up with a DVD player.
Right. Terry, people coming to his aid, Terry, because they know that old man Jim is... what is he? How? Oh, it's the best way to be alone again, Terry. Be alone again, all steroided up. That's what he said.
A DVD player can make a nice pillow.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll know exactly what to do with it.
Right.
And where to put it.
Mm-hmm.
Can't get my record in here.
Yeah. Got this great Lawrence Welk. I'd love to play on this thing, but I can't find the needle. That's very kind of you, sir.
Oh, God.
the listeners do come and rally to the aid of people in the family in need, Terry.
Yes, they do.
Who in the family is not in need last I checked?
Yeah.
Okay.
The T-Man.
I'll kick you in the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The T-Man. 1-866-663-T-Man.
You know what? Cook your bacon, eat it, and hope a freaking pig bursts in your bladder.
That's nice.
Watch it.
John John's having another fight with his mom, Terry. I have a lot of audio of it, but you don't want to hear it. Trust me.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
I'm glad I don't have to twist your arm on this one. I'm glad you're like, no, I'm kind of curious. You've heard enough of these fights to know you don't want to hear it, right?
Yeah.
All right. So just give me time. I'll clean up the curse words and we'll play it later.
Okay.
But as we speak,
yes,
this just fresh off the audio presses, Terry. John in mid-fight right now as we're all talking, Terry, with his sweet little mamala, and he recognizes that she's as sweet as we all do, Terry, when he says lines like this to her.
Cook your bacon, eat it, and hope a freaking pig bursts in your bladder.
That's nice.
That's great.
Wow.
Tasty.
Although that's technically something that is able to happen, you don't say that to your mom.
I'm not comfortable talking about my mom's bladder. Pretty gross.
Yes, they're so in tune with one another that they know the inner bodily functions that each other has. It's terrific. And John and his mom are at it again.
Wow.
I thought he moved out from his mom's house.
so, too.
Why is he... Anyway.
Well, you thought he had a roommate.
Yes.
You thought a lot of things about him.
In the meantime, Terry, what do you have in your pile of stuff over there? What's going on in this world of ours?
I got an interesting story about a 74-year-old man, since we were just speaking with Old Man Jim.
All right, a spring chicken compared to Old Man Jim.
Yeah.
But go ahead. What happened to the 74-year-old man? Did he just have a coronary playing Halo 2, which is everyone's goal today, Terry? It's a Halo 2 Tuesday.
Anyway, this 74-year-old man, tried to have a threesome with a couple of 30-year-olds, and
this is why you want Old Man Jim to be aware, because he is certainly one who would fall into the trap of having a threesome with two lovely ladies when their only intention is to rob the man blind. That's what they did to this guy?
Yeah, they sure did. Stole $240.
$240 that he had on him?
From his place. He took him back to his place.
He did?
Big mistake.
No, it's not a big mistake. You take your chances when you're 70-something. Two 30-year-olds claim they want to have a threesome with you.
Right.
You realize the chances are there's a great percentage chance that they're just merely out to rob you. But you take your chances at 76. How old was he?
74.
74. It was a good risk. And what did he lose? $240. No biggie.
Well, but did he get the...
Yeah, he got some...
He did get something?
He did some.
Really?
He
so
did.
it all works out fine then?
He was...
Then it was a bargain.
Yeah, $240 is nothing.
Are you telling me they actually did something with him?
How
do you
telling
know?
You.
How do you know? It says that in the story?
It does, and it's from the Boston Herald.
All right, what does it say?
It says
all
here
the women
that,
are so overjoyed with the Red Sox win still that they're willing to, yes.
Give it up to anybody. It says here that while he was giving the business to one of them.
Yes, the other one was robbing him.
Yes.
Terry, $240, big deal. I paid 3 times as much in Vegas. Are you kidding me?
It's less than that guy normally pays, probably.
That's nothing.
Cook your bacon, eat it, and hope a freaking pig bursts in your bladder.
I'm sure that's what this man is thinking right now. To these women that robbed him of his $240, but when he actually separates himself after a few weeks from the situation, Terry, he'll realize it was well worth it.
I'm sure he will.
I'm sure they were very hot 30-year-olds, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I'm sure they were the finest-looking Beantown 30-year-olds you can find.
Beantown's finest, like you said.
Let me see that story, if you don't mind, as you move on to the next one. I like to see every detail.
There you go.
Yes.
Well,
what did the dude think, though? Did he think he wasn't going to be robbed? Did he really think?
Probably.
I mean, I'm saying that he must have realized there was a large chance that large is the operative word here, that he was going to be. Did he actually think there was a small chance that they just wanted him?
Yeah?
What, did he think he's such a Casanova? He think he's such the in-demand 74-year-old that they really wanted sex with him?
Maybe so. He got 2.
There was even a 2% chance that thought, like the milk, that thought that they just wanted him for sex?
Yeah. Obviously, because he took him back to his place, he thought he scored. He was like, yeah, I'm the man.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder how the girls decided which one was going to have to sleep with him.
The only difference between this situation and every other 74-year-old that's having sex is that he didn't have to pay his money up front. They took his money after the fact. That's the only difference, Terry.
Okay.
Viagra has changed the landscape of the world of many a 74-year-old man. So they've been so out of practice, they don't realize that the average 30-year-old is not really that interested in sex with them.
Right.
Man. Do I even have to lecture the 74-year-olds out there, Terry?
You might have to. At least in Boston.
I really thought they wanted me.
It's easy to fall into that trap.
It is.
And everyone knows, no matter how old you are, whenever you have a hot woman over, you just hide your valuables, no matter what the situation is.
Wow, really?
Yes. Everyone knows that, Terry.
Okay.
Any woman that's, as in your mind, a little bit hotter than you, which means she's a lot hotter than you, you hide everything. You staple things down if you have to.
Just in case, huh?
Yes.
I have no business with her.
Exactly.
Something's up here.
What else? What else?
A new British reality show.
What, the men out there think just all of a sudden hot women have gotten generous?
Right.
That they just all of a sudden decided they want to screw ugly guys?
Well,
or old guys?
Come on.
Well, maybe they're freak show girls. You know, they like that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
you know where this happened? In Dorchester, Massachusetts.
We've seen her.
Yeah, we have.
2 women in their 30s, not 30, Terry, in their 30s, told this man they'd like to go to his place to have a threesome.
Ooh, yeah.
While he was having intercourse with one, the other stole $240 from his home.
Yeah.
She probably even walked in, hey, can we take this? Okay.
He would have been like, I was going to give it to you anyway. What, do you think I thought this was for free?
There's more under the mattress.
Just stay another hour. Here's another $240. All right, what else? What else?
A new British reality TV show called Sex Inspectors is going to feature real-life couples making love on television while 2 sex experts critique them.
Wow?
Wow. Wow. Wow.
While?
Just mix up her own language from time to time.
2 sex experts will be critiquing them. Wow, they're having...
Wow.
While.
So how exactly do you spell that word?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're going to go, y'all doing it wrong.
You can't do that while doing that.
But Terry's not even from the South.
Really, that's the point. If Terry was a Southern girl, I'd be like, okay, I get it.
South part of the state.
Sneaks out once in a while. What's the
Yes.
excuse now?
So people will be having sex live on TV.
Yes, well,
Wow. People are giving sex experts are giving their opinions on how they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be live running commentary. So you'll be watching, if you're watching the show, you'll be watching 2 people having sex, and then the color commentator and the play-by-play guy going, oh, I can't believe that he went for the forefinger.
Oh, wow.
What is he doing there reaching around like that? He said, oh, a counterclockwise move? What are they doing? You gotta go. And then they draw it up in the telestrator. What he should have done is gone perpendicular to...
Instant replay.
Is that what's going to... Let's look at our split-screen super slow-mo. Yeah. What was he doing going around the world there? He should have walked the dog.
Now, if Brett Favre would have been there. Boom.
Let's have an aerial view.
Terry, if Dr. Sue's not hosting the show, I'm out.
Well, then you're out, I guess.
But that's a new reality TV show over in lovely old England.
Yes.
She should definitely host.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
I want to hear Dr. Sue giving the commentary. Wow, people are having sex. Well, you know, a lot of shows that we have are ripped off from the folks over there in England, so I'm hoping that the trend continues, and we'll be able to watch a reality TV show of people having sex and the ongoing criticism and critique.
Come on.
Even if it's on the Playboy channel. Hey, that's great. The telestrator, the teleprompter, the chalkboard, the X's and O's. Terry, come on. You don't think I need a little assistance?
X's and O's? You have a coach up there now. This is
learning from other people's mistakes? Yes.
Beyonce on the halftime show.
And at the very end, the dramatic conclusion. Oh, he's going for the shotgun!
Wow.
Well, it's a 2-minute drill.
Okay.
Okay, that sounds like a ratings bonanza, Terry.
I'm sure it will be.
Almost as big a ratings bonanza as this reality TV show.
Cook your bacon, eat it, and hope a freaking pig bursts in your bladder.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Don't need any color commentary on that. It's pretty self-explanatory.
Makes you not want to eat bacon, though.
Okay.
What else? What else? One more. What do you got?
In Connecticut, a 29-year-old woman there has been arrested for sexually abusing an 8-year-old boy.
Is your son going to be able to play Halo 2, Terry?
He's
That's
not
something you allow him to do or no?
Actually, I probably wouldn't because I've heard that it's kind of a violent game as well.
Aha! So even that area of the world is shut off!
But he's not a big Halo type person.
Well, Terry, not many people are, but all of a sudden are today. I mean, Halo, yes, was a huge game as far as its first edition, but now with this whole happening, that is Halo 2. Does he have Xbox or PS2?
And that's what
you got to get him an Xbox.
Well, he keeps asking for one, but why have an Xbox when you have a PS2?
Because you can't play Halo.
Well,
sounds like he's into it.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do with the one you took?
I gave it away to you.
Wow. All right, what are you telling me now, sir?
I was telling you about a 29-year-old Connecticut woman who was having sex with an 8-year-old boy.
A what now? How old woman?
29.
How is she having sex with an 8-year-old boy?
I'm telling you.
I know you're telling me, and I'm asking you.
Even the
wow, you're telling me. I'm asking you.
Even the 8-year-old boy claims that they had
intercourse,
full intercourse, and other sex.
Because I've heard perhaps of molestation situations. Why a 29? How old was the woman? 29-year-old woman would want to molest a 8-year-old boy unless she's very ill in the head. I don't know. That's usually reserved for Michael Jackson and most men who are the ones cornering the market on being sick in those areas. But you don't hear of many 29-year-old women molesting 8-year-old boys. But you're telling me they had sex.
Yes.
You're telling me the 8-year-old boy got his dinghy all inflated and had sex with her.
Yes. The boy told the police that's what they did.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know that was possible.
Come on. You getting little erections at 8?
I don't think so.
Anyway, she's
Terry, the last person we know that got an erection at 8 turned out like this.
Cook your bacon, eat it, and hope a freaking pig bursts in your bladder.
Nice. She actually told investigators that she planned to marry the boy once he got older.
That's his mom's response.
Yeah.
She doesn't need to listen to this crap all the time.
Well, she doesn't.
What do you mean listen to what crap?
What did I say?
Right. Well, you kind of worked up for. I didn't say anything.
Man.
You don't want me to play all this, Terry, trust me.
What do you mean listen to what crap?
Let me see if I understand something. Something just occurred to me. Pasty was out online last night up till 11 in the evening to get his Halo 2 or to hang out with Hotshot, who was making a big old appearance at the Bellevue, where were you at? Best Buy yesterday?
Yeah.
How many people showed up?
I mean, at least
Like
600
1,000 people showed up to wait till the doors open at midnight to get Halo 2, Terry. If you're not getting the fact that Halo 2 is the biggest happening in the history of video games, you're not getting it. Now, but that's not the point that I'm trying to make here. The point that I would like to get to is the fact that Pasty was out and about joining Hotshot and all the fun and frolics of the happening that was Halo 2 last night and the big release. And yet, wasn't it just yesterday morning that he told us he had to get home at a decent hour so he could rest up for the next day's show with that woman that he's seeing now?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Can I get an explanation on that, please?
Well, I definitely didn't have the 5 cocktails in me, so I wasn't quite feeling quite as tired last night as I was on Friday evening. But I got home about the same time from both of them.
So you can stay up later for Halo 2. No. It's more inspiring to you than being out with a woman that wants to screw you.
No. This was a...
Again, I need an explanation on this.
Still haven't heard one.
I'll tell you what. We'll take a break.
Okay.
Think about it and explain this to me.
All right.
If this isn't the clearest evidence we have, Terry, that the man is asexual, then I don't know what is.
Maybe gay sexual?
1-866-663-TMan is the number to call. If you're having any issues in the social world, this would be a good time to call, as I will reopen the phone lines, Terry, at 1-866-663-TMan.
The T-Man.
Okay, that does it. Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Cook your bacon, eat it, and hope a freaking pig bursts in your bladder.
This is just sad.
Why? What do you listen to? What crap?
What did I say?
Yeah. There's no crap here.
Mhm.
What do you go somewhere else? Yeah, I'm going to go somewhere else, I guarantee it. When I find you, you ain't going to go nowhere else.
Yeah, that's telling her.
When I find you.
You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, I'm going to go somewhere else, I guarantee it.
Yeah.
When I find you, you ain't going to go nowhere else.
That's a puzzle she has to work on all day now, huh?
I know.
Yeah, I'm going to go somewhere else, I guarantee it.
Why do we play this, Terry?
When I find you, you ain't going to go nowhere else.
Mm-hmm.
You're making no sense. Neither are you.
Ah! She's not that drunk, Terry.
Fight back.
Mm-hmm.
You're making no sense. Neither are you. What do you mean, neither am I? You know, you're sitting there packing up in the house. You're packing all the freaking pictures off your walls. I mean, is that a sign that you're trying to get the hell away from me or what? Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, jeez. You figured it
She's
out.
not taking it anymore, Terry.
Well, good. She shouldn't.
Yes.
Wait, you know you're an annoyance when someone moves out of their house that doesn't even live there.
Yes. In order to get away from him, she's willing to leave her home.
Right.
That's a sign that things have gotten a little out of control.
Yeah, I would say so. Jeez.
I don't think any mom needs to deal with that.
Nope.
Okay.
No.
I don't care how much of an artard your son is, all right? I don't think any mom should have to deal with it. He shouldn't be treating his mom this way.
No.
And she's just dying to get away from him, Terry.
Take the house.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you have
Is
it.
that a sign that you're trying to get the hell away from me or what? Yeah.
Yeah, you mean the moving trucks in the driveway? Yeah,
Right.
That's a sign I'm trying to get away from you.
The refrigerator on a dolly?
The
Yes.
fact that I won't give you any awareness as to where I'm going?
No forwarding address for you.
Yes.
Taking the pictures off the wall of my normal kids.
1-866-663-TMan. Let's keep Pasty nearby. Let me get to a couple of calls and see what's going on out there in the listener world. You're on the air. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, hi. Who's this?
Shauna?
How are you? What can we do for you today?
I was calling because T-Man was talking about it. People with social issues.
Yeah, well, that T-Man doesn't know what he's talking about. Don't listen to him.
Well, the thing is, I'm 39 years old. I don't look a day over 22. I have an 18-year-old son. I've been out of a relationship for 13 years now, and I can't get back in the swing of things. Young guys always try to talk to me.
Right.
But
all 39-year-olds without any prospects say that.
Oh, you're so funny.
You're 39 and you think all these younger guys want you. Is that right?
They do.
And you're into younger guys. How young a guy do you like? How young a guy do you find yourself attracted to?
It's not that I see different guys in different, age brackets that are interesting to me, but the ones that come up to me are younger guys.
How old?
Like 22, 23.
22-year-olds want you more than any other age demographic that you can tell us about.
That is correct.
Mm-hmm. It's always the 22-year-olds that want you bad. And how do you respond to the average 22-year-old? Are you interested?
Sometimes I am, but, just morally, I just try to stay away from that.
Yes, I
For the
understand.
22-year-olds, of
I
course.
understand. It's been tough for you over the past couple of years. I understand it gets lonely on weekends. I understand it's tough to have to always think about all the people that are out and about and getting wined and dined and all the happy families that are out there, and you're not a part of any of it. I understand, and that's why. By choice. Why didn't I figure it out myself, Terry?
Mm-hmm.
As a defense mechanism.
Trust me.
As a defense mechanism, Terry, she has conjured up in her mind all these 22-year-olds that cannot get enough of her.
Now, are they your son's friends?
Very typical, Terry.
I have an 18-year-old and a 7-year-old.
No, these are strange 22-year-olds. She doesn't really have access to a lot of 22-year-olds. It just happens to be the case.
Where I work, I see a lot of people in and out all day long.
Yes.
And
What do you do?
all the time. It just happens to me all the time. I was calling basically because I'm just having a hard time after being in a relationship for 13 years of getting back in the swing.
What do you do? What do you do that all these 22-year-olds keep lining up in your path, trying to get you to say that you'll be with them?
I work in a customer service atmosphere.
Mm-hmm. And you were in a 13-year relationship. Is that what you said?
I was.
Yes, it explains it even further, Terry.
Okay.
It didn't work out.
Right.
She was lied to. She was promised things over 13 years that never came about, and now she's lost. She's having her head spin in all directions, back as a free agent in this social, crazy, intimidating world.
Right.
So the only thing she can conjure up in her mind to make her get out of bed every day is, oh, those 22-year-olds are going to want me again.
Yeah, gotta look good for them.
Man, you're so funny, and you humor me every morning.
I may humor you, but I happen to be speaking the truth. Why don't you admit to me? Why don't you admit to me that things have been tough? Socially, things aren't the best right now. T-Man, can you help pray with me that I'll find the guy that I've always dreamed of having for so many years? Why don't you be honest like that? Then I'll start rooting for you. Then I'll start saying,
so funny.
No, not being funny. You know what? So funny.
I don't need you to help me.
So funny that you must have forgot to laugh. And you know why you're not laughing, honey? Because you're crying. Every night you cry.
And that's why you have to get on the phone every morning.
Yes, that's
and
how
bag on everybody.
I do this radio show from a phone every day.
Gee, that's a nice looking phone you got there, T.
I want you to be someone I can start rooting for, as opposed to this big fantasy
I'll come down there
world.
one day and let you see.
Oh, that'll be my lucky day.
Yeah,
And we'll set it up. It's another show.
Yeah.
As opposed to this fantasy world that she's conjured up in her mind, Terry. Why doesn't she just be honest and say, T-Man, can you help me? I had a tough relationship end badly. I was promised things. I believed in this guy. He turned out to be a schlub.
I was married to him.
Mm-hmm.
Married to him for years and years and years.
Yeah.
And actually, we still talk. We have our son together, but we still talk every day. And he would just get totally pissed off if he thought I talked to someone else.
But you had to end it. You know why you had to end it? There were too many 22-year-olds that wanted you.
No, that's not why.
Why don't you tell us about one of the 22-year-olds that most recently made it clear that he wanted you so bad that he was willing to cut off his left nut? Go ahead.
Actually, the youngest one that is really trying to talk to me now is 20.
20! So if anything, you were holding back on how great things are for you. Yes.
Very attractive.
All right. Describe this guy.
Yeah. And what does he do?
He's mixed. He has a job. He works at UPS.
Mm-hmm.
Black and white.
And that's what makes this last time.
I think so.
And he comes into your office and he drops off packages every once in a while, and you, like every other front desk worker, has come to the conclusion that he wants you so bad.
Actually, he went to Illinois a couple of weeks ago for a family reunion and bought me back a ring.
Mm-hmm.
How about that?
That's pretty big.
Wow.
Yes.
Like an engagement ring?
A family heirloom was secured at the big reunion that he immediately took right to her, Terry, because he wants her that bad. Well, hey, I'm not saying this guy doesn't want to screw you. I'm not saying there isn't a handful of 20-year-olds that would love to recognize that you are in the most vulnerable state a woman can be and take you down. I'm not saying that.
Well, things are so
I'm just saying, don't think
man,
you're
they don't even know how old I am when they approach me. When they approach me, they think that I'm their age.
Terry, is this so typical of a 39-year-old that's in turmoil? She thinks she looks so young. Most 39-year-olds look around 39.
When Terry went out and saying that she was kicking it with the younger guys and you were trying to bag on her about that, just because Terry is, I don't know, how old are you, Terry, 40? Doesn't mean that she can't go out and compete with the younger girls.
All right, let's deal with the realities of this. So what we can't prove a lot of what we're talking about back and forth here, but one thing we can prove is how old people think you are. Now, you think all people out there think you're 22. I could line up a bunch of people at random in this studio, bring you in the front door, and then we'll take a poll as to how old people honestly think you are.
And I bet you they would not think I'm over 22 or 23. I bet you they would not think that I'm 39 years old.
I just haven't picked out the 39-year-old.
People see me with my son and they think I'm his girlfriend.
Well, it's one thing to say they probably don't think you're 39. It's another thing to say that they don't think you're going to be over 22.
In order to keep it fair, Terry, I'd have to line up a bunch of people with this lady at random so no one will know who we're exactly speaking of. And then we'll get a big list of ages as to what people think the whole lineup of ladies are.
Right.
All right. And I guarantee you, just like every other 39-year-old, she'll come pretty damn close to her actual age.
I bet you I would not.
And she'll still fight it, Terry, after all these random people tell her she's not 22. She doesn't look anywhere close to 22. She's still going to say, oh, what do they know? Everyone else thinks I am. She's not going to start believing.
T-Man, I bet you the highest thing you would get on me is 25 at the most.
What happened to the 22? Not a day over 22. What happened to that?
No, I'm just saying that's what most people say to me. But I'm saying if you randomly did all of this, just because people are going to say, oh, how do you think she is? Of course they're going to go for the higher number. And I bet you no one would say over... I'm still going to say 22.
But like I said, T-Man...
Regardless of what they may think you are, and I'm not buying, believe me, that they think she's 22 or 25, she's still got the 39-year-old vagina with all the miles on it, Terry.
No, honey, let's take that back.
The kid.
No, let's take that back. I've been in 4 serious relationships in my life that I've slept with people.
So you don't have the miles that a typical 39-year-old woman has on her vagina?
No, so she only has the 22-year-old age.
She has a 22-year-old face, body, and VJ.
Right.
And not the average 22-year-old these days.
So what are you going to give me when I prove you wrong? You going to give me that big fat ass of yours?
You can handle this, T-Man.
Oh, I forgot. I can't handle the average 22-year-old, Terry. She's right.
I don't think you're ready for her jelly.
That's another reason why I don't talk to people, because I know I'm good at what I do, okay? And if I got into bed with any of these little 22-year-old boys that are trying to get all up in this, they will be sprung. That'll be another problem I have to deal with. So,
oh, she's got so many problems, Terry. The world is filled with all these pitfalls.
Yeah, most 22-year-old guys would rather have a 39-year-old over a 19-year-old any day.
I'll tell you what, hun. Why don't you hang on, and we'll put together that little scenario that we talked about, okay? And we'll have to put a side wager on it. If you're not going to give me your big fat ass, then we'll have to come up with something else that you'll be willing to give me when you lose.
Half of her big fat ass.
Or her son's girlfriend.
She does have spunk, though, I'll tell you that.
She does, absolutely.
Yeah. She does have spunk.
Mm-hmm.
Lady has spunk.
So she's not suggesting she could sit in a lineup with 5 22-year-olds and we say to somebody, pick out the 39-year-old.
Exactly.
That's what we'll have to do. We'll have to have a lineup of women that range in age from 20 to 25.
Okay.
Sprinkle in maybe a couple of others. Throw her in the mix of like 10 ladies in the lineup.
Sure.
Have random people behind the one-way glass. And just have them write down the ages of person 1 through 10 of what they think they are.
Guess who's oldest?
Yeah.
Yeah, just guess the 39-year-old. Said it couldn't be done.
Yep.
Right.
Something tells me she's not going to be happy with the results. And then she's going to claim that we fixed it.
Mm-hmm.
But she does have spunk, doesn't she, Terry?
She does.
I like a woman with spunk.
When you realize your life is over half over, you got to get excited.
Oh, jeez! Even if it kills you. What is she saying? What are you telling me, Jimmy Fred?
She's off Wednesday and Thursday, so if you want to pick a day, we could.
Well, I would need some female volunteers.
Oh, I'm sure you could get plenty.
I would need to put this together. She wants to do it that quick. I would need to get a bunch of 20 to 25-year-old volunteers. Is that right? Is that the fairest way to do this?
Yes.
I think so. That was her claim,
Probably, yeah.
not ours.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's the one saying it. And she put the limit at 25.
Yep.
Now, all the lines as we speak are tied up. All 73 lines are taken. But between now and the end of the show, if you would like to come down to this station and prove our point to this crackpot lady with a lot of spunk, I'll give her that, Terry. She's got a lot of spunk.
She does.
Did I mention that?
She has spunk.
Yes. If you would like to help us, at least give her a little bit of a reality check. And you can be down here. What day? Wednesday or Thursday? We'll make it Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday. Give us more time.
Yeah.
Then we could use your help.
Now, are you going to have...
No.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay.
Am I going to have what, Terry?
Well, I was going to say, so we're putting her in a lineup with a lot of women. Are you going to have, like, young guys come in and do that?
We're going to have all kinds of people,
Because she's the one who's
Terry.
claiming that it's all the 22-year-old dudes.
So, all right, how many of those do I need? How many people do I need?
Like 3.
That's all I need?
That's all you need.
3 young guys and
Yeah.
about 5 or 6 20 to 25-year-old women.
Yep.
So 3 guessers and
Yeah.
a couple of people to be in the line.
Well, she's going to open her big yap. She can't help it when she's in that lineup.
Tape everybody's mouth
Tape
shut.
everyone's mouth shut.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
And then tie their hands.
So it'll be a typical day around here.
Right, exactly.
You got the leather masks that come in all sizes.
Mm-hmm. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 1-866-663-TMan. Not right now, but in a few minutes when we clear a few lines, if you would like to be a volunteer, if you would like to be a part of this scientific experiment, we could use your help.
Ah, the things you learn on our show.
Mm-hmm.
Just go out of our way to embarrass people is all really it is.
You're on the air. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to put on that list to pick the 27-year-old.
Dude, all right, this person was on hold for something completely different, but that's fine. We could use you. How old are you, dude? How old are you, man?
How old am I?
Yes.
I'm 27 years old.
That's a bit...
You just kind of want her, don't you?
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah, we'll give you some... We'll take a pass, sir.
Right.
You're on the air. That does open up a phone line. You're on the air. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I think there should be a lesbian reality show.
All right. Put it in the suggestion box at CBS and leave us alone.
Right. Probably not canceling 60 Minutes for it, but good luck.
No, just for Seattle lesbians.
Oh, okay. You want a local... They call that cable access. So why don't you go down to Comcast, and that leaves an open line. Thank you for the call. There are now 2 open lines.
She got to the point.
I'm getting 2 lines. I'm believing at least the first one is filled with a guy that wants to be a judge. We're going to have a lot of judges. We're going to have a lot of guys guessing the ages.
Okay.
I'm more in need of the female volunteers.
Yes. They can email, too, right?
I need 20 to 25-year-old women.
Right. Feel free to email.
Right.
Pictures and everything.
Yes.
So the lineup may never happen, but...
Right. You're on the air. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to be
I saw you call up and fill this line because you want to be an age guesser. Sir, well, I'll tell you what. We can't take you right now. I need my ladies first.
Yes.
Yeah, that's most
All right,
that's
guys?
the most important.
That's going to be the hardest part of this. Right. Finding 20 to 25-year-old female volunteers that just want to come down and be in a lineup for fun. But you don't want to be that 20 to 25-year-old that most guys guess, oh, yeah, she's the 39-year-old.
Right. Compared to a lot of things we do around here, this is pretty risky. I mean, pretty unrisky here.
Yes.
All you're going to do is guess their age.
Mm-hmm. You're on the air. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, I want to talk to you about gay.
All right.
I think that you are kind of contributing to his problem with his weight because every time that he has a problem, you address it, and it's kind of like instead of him feeding a sandwich every time.
I'm the one who offered him $15,000 if he loses $150 in a year. If he loses what? 150 pounds in a year.
That's okay, so win easy.
Right. I'm such the bad guy. People are motivated by money, obviously, so I made that what I think is somewhat of a generous offer, Terry. Yes. And what does he have to risk? Nothing but getting himself in a better health-like situation.
Right.
And I'm such the problem.
You try to motivate him, actually.
Jace!
You're an enabler.
Man! But that leaves an open line. Let's go to that ringing phone. You're on the air. Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Hi, I'm a 20-year-old, and I'd like to be in the lineup.
Oh.
Oh, goody.
And you could be here on Thursday morning?
Yes.
What do you look like?
I'm 5'9", 135.
Yeah. That men continue.
What do you want to know?
What do I want to know? I would like to know anything else about features, physical attributes that you may have.
I'm a C cup, if that's what you want to know.
Yeah. Continue.
I don't know what you want to know.
Just glad it's not a personality line.
What's your highest level of education?
We'd still be looking.
I'm shy.
Oh, you're shy? Well, hey, shy women make great lineup contestants. You know what? If you can be here Thursday, I'd be more than happy to see you at that time. And I appreciate you contributing your time and your own self to this scientific experiment of ours. That'll probably never happen. Like most things around here.
It'll be great to see you on this.
Yes. Hang on, okay?
Especially at 10:01.
Yeah. We have our first volunteer.
Woo!
T-Man will be like, what the hell are these people doing here?
I told them to come down.
You're on the air. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, who's this?
Stacy.
What can we do for you?
I am willing to be one of the volunteers.
Really?
Yeah.
Bet you will.
Oh, I will.
Oh. And How old are you?
23.
23. That's good. We have a nice mix now, Terry. 20, 23. All I need is a good 8 more.
Yep.
8.
You can be here Thursday morning?
I can.
Okay. What's your sign?
Are you ready for me?
Oh, jeez.
Whoa,
That's an interesting sign.
T-Man, yeah.
Well, let me adjust myself. Hang on. All right, hang on. All right?
All right.
All right, Terry.
Whoa.
We're 20% of the way there.
Yes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Man, too bad we can't pick our wives this way. I need 10, 20 to 25-year-old ladies out there to come on down and let me choose from you.
Right. Preferably shy, don't say much.
That's right.
What are you wearing?
Right.
No, that's not the way to find your fate. No. But it is the way to have a great afternoon.
Yeah.
It is.
The T-Man.
Okay, that does it. Screw you guys, I'm going home.
The T-Man. 1-866-663-T-Man.
You're on the air.
Good morning.
Yes, how are you, sir? What can we do for you? Real quick, time is short and so am I.
Okay, that lady, I don't quite understand her. She sounds used and worn, and she thinks she's in her mid-20s.
She thinks she's not mid-20s. That's an insult to her. She thinks she's 22. And we're going to find out on Thursday morning. It'll be a nice Veterans Day activity, wouldn't it? And
Nice
it's kind of
Veterans
fitting that
Day.
it's Veterans Day on Thursday, and this used and worn lady who believes she's 22 is going to be exposed by the random judges as a 39-year-old and nothing less.
Maybe she'll qualify for the VA hospital. Who knows?
Now, how many people do we have set for the lineup?
We have 8, and that's all I need.
Well, I would like 2 more. I would like to make it a nice round number of 10. So, ladies out there, I'm glad there are 8 generous ladies who donated their time for Thursday morning to be a part of the lineup. I would like 2 more of you to call right now at 1-866-663-T-Man and say, yes, I too can be in this lineup, and I want a nice pool of women. So this lady can't say, well,
Right, right.
All right. That's one on hot women, too. Little Veterans Day fun.
Right.
Who knows if they're hot or not? It doesn't matter, Terry. It's not part of the scientific study.
Right.
There are people calling up saying they've already beat the Halo 2 game already.
Really?
Is that possible after what? About 6 hours or 10 hours of total playing time that they've had? Pace, you're more the expert on this than anyone. Could they have beaten the game already?
I can see no, unless they put it on the easiest thing and just ran the entire way through it. I can't see it, no.
And once you beat the game, although it's pretty cool and it's a nice accomplishment, isn't it almost downhill from there that you've reached the top of the mountain and there's no place else to go?
Yeah, part of the fun's going to be going through and just looking at it and seeing it.
So you don't believe anyone is
I don't think so.
able to... Well, the pirated version that's been out for about a month or so, that doesn't count.
That could be.
Beating the game.
Boy, it's a long 3 years for Halo 3, my friends.
Yeah.
You better enjoy it.
Take your time.
Right.
But no one's complaining. Everyone's saying Halo 2 is everything they could have hoped for, Terry.
I know.
And that's how I'll be spending my day. Finding a copy.
Okay.
If there's stores out there that are still selling them,
Yeah.
I'll find that store and I'll play too.
Okay.
Probably wind up throwing my controller against the wall again today.
Well, don't forget to get the wireless controllers as well.
Terry, it's not like you can't throw a wireless controller up against a wall.
True.
Oh, you found me the remedy, Terry. Thanks a lot. Last night, Hotshot was out at the Bellevue Best Buy making a huge appearance, and all those legions of fans came out to see him.
Right.
They had no interest in Halo 2. They just wanted to see Hotshot Scott, and again, Hotshot, because he's making the rounds these days, this Sunday is going to be hosting a Simpsons season premiere viewer party.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Now, Steven, you all right there?
What's this, the Microsoft?
Yeah, the mic was off.
He's sitting up
Like,
there in his
I still
own
do it.
room.
I still do it even though I'm not here.
He's in his own room.
All I got out of him was, fuck.
If you would like a special invite, that's all it was worth.
Redo it so I can show them how excited I am.
Hotshot will be hosting a Simpsons season premiere viewer party. Thank you, Stephen. If you would like a special invite to that, how many passes do we allow for the special season premiere Hotshot hosted Simpsons season premiere viewer party?
15 plus guests, so we're just going to do 3 today if we can.
So you're only inviting 30 people max?
That's it.
Wow.
very
This is
exclusive.
very exclusive.
It is.
This is Hotshot and you enjoying each other's time in a cozy fashion.
Ooh.
That's right. We got couches. We got it all.
Oh, yes. Couches. It says it right here. Couches provided by Aaron's Sales and Leasing.
All right.
And food provided by Izel's.
Ah,
Oh,
tasty
yummy.
chicken.
Izel's.
It's the only reason I'm coming. Yep.
Yeah, so you don't get better chicken than Izel's.
He's catering the whole thing.
Are they
Yes.
bringing the sample plate down this week? To see if it's any good again?
Steven, you have to
All
call and get
right,
an
people
invite.
from Izel's, if you're listening, Steven wants a sample plate. He's pretty much hitting you over the head with it.
Make him call now to get through.
If you would like a special pass to be at the season premiere Simpsons viewing party hosted by Hopscotch Scott, you can also call now up till 10 a.m. John, get off the line.
Right. You're not coming anywhere near it.
No.
TMan.
Sir, one more outburst, I will strangle you with my microphone.